Hello and welcome back to Beards and Bolters. I have another special guest today, Leon.
Thank you.
Who came to bless us with his presence from all the way somewhere. We don't need to say where. It's his business. I don't even put his business on the YouTubes. So he's bringing us his forces of Nurgle against my Drukhari, and we'll see how my speed does against his toughness. Pretty excited. Can't wait.
Let's do it.
My army for today will be a raiding party, so everybody's venturing out of Kimura to hang out. My first patrol detachment is led by Andy the Archon, who will have the Husk Blade and a Splinter Pistol with Labyrinthine Cunning for Warlord trait, which allows me to get command points back on a 6 anytime I or my opponent uses command points. He will also have the artifact of Writ of the Living Muse for the rerolls of 1 to wound, him and people around him. 10 Cabalite Warriors, one with a Dark Lance and another with a Blaster. The Sybarite will carry an Agonizer with a Splinter Pistol, all riding in a Raider. A 5-man squad of Cabalites, one with a Blaster and the Sybarite with an Agonizer, riding in a Venom. Today we also have Sydney the Slith to accompany the Archon. 2 Ravagers with 3 Disintegrator Cannons each. 2 Raiders with Dark Lances, one with Chain Snares. And the aforementioned Venom with the Splinter Cannon and twin Splinter Rifles. Next are the Cult of the Cursed Blade Witches. Sarah the Succubus will lead them with an Archite Glaive. She will have Quicksilver Fighter ability and be doped up with Serpentine and carry a pistol, Femme Fatale. Witches will accompany my Glorious Lady to battle, doped up with Grave Lotus, whatever that is, all with Hecatary Blades and Splinter Pistols. Reavers for fast attack with the Drug for extra toughness. I feel like I need to stay somewhat resilient against the forces of Nurgle. We'll see how that goes. Finally, probably one of my favorite denizens of the Dark City, the Homunculus Covens, Prophets of the Flesh for today, led by Harry the Homunculus. He carries his whip and a Hex Rifle. He will have the Master Nemesign Warlord trait and carry his Voodoo Nightmare Doll. He will be followed by his Rack followers, equipped with the Homunculus tools, and 2 Tailless Pain Engines, both with Macro Scalpels for slicing and dicing, and 2 Heat Lances.
My name's Leon, and this is my 1500 points of Nurgle. My Warlord is a Malignant Plaguecaster who has Blades of Putrefaction and Putrescent Vitality. I also gave him the Sanguinous Flux, which, when resolving attack with a melee weapon by friendly models, they improve their AP by 1. I also have a Demon Prince of Nurgle, who is flying, or has wings. I also spend an extra command point to give him a Revolting Resilient, adds +1 to his Disgusting Resilient roll, and I also gave him the Suppletive Plate, which is a 2-up save, and on saves, armor saves, 4-up rolls that I save, do mortal wounds back. Next is a Plague Marine squad, mostly close combat. I have 2 Blight Launchers, 2 Flails, 2 Axe and Maces, and the Sergeant has a Power Fist and Plague Sword. I also brought a Chaos Spawn who has Contaminated Monstrosity, which gives him a 5-up Feel No Pain. The Plague Marines will be going into the Rhino, which is just a stock Rhino, but also joining him will be the Foul Blight Spawn and the Biologist Putrefier. The Foul Blight Spawn, I spent an extra command point to give him Plague Chosen, and I gave him Arch Contaminator, which allows me to reroll my wounds on Plague weapons. I brought a squad of 3 Malefic Blight Haulers, and that is all of my Death Guard part. I also brought Nurgle Demons. I brought 3 regular squads of Nurglings, and I also brought a Great Unclean one. I gave him the Flail and the Bell. The Bell special because it also comes with a rule that allows you to, on 4-ups, return 1 Nurgle Demon model back to the board. And that's my 1500 points.
Alrighty, I guess we're gonna go ahead and pick who goes first.
Yeah. Roll off for deployment.
Or deployment, I'm sorry, yeah. Ready to roll. I don't know what that is.
It's a 6.
Sure it is. Gross. How convenient. Oh, that is a 6. That's cool.
So we'll be back after deployment is done. Which side? And would you like to be the attacker or defender?
Before you guys do that, you should probably go over the...
We will in just a moment after,
Cool.
because he's got to pick attacker or defender first.
It might help. Does he know what the ruins are?
Oh, the terrain? Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, because
So
that might
terrain,
influence
for
our side
you
of
guys
things.
at home and for Leon, our guest. We've got this building here is set up as ruins. The armored containers are all set up as the armored containers rule, so they are light cover, and exposed positions if you're on top.
Which means you don't get anything.
Right. All of the buildings that you see here are all ruins, so they are obscuring, light cover, reachable, and I think there's another thing in there as well. Can't remember. And then these crates that are set up in the middle are just going to be similar to the armored crates. Just it's a more centralized area for all that stuff, so it just gives you light cover unless you're on top. And then the pipes over here
Pipe rules.
have the pipe rules. So -2 to move over. They're difficult terrain. Excuse me. And they also give light cover if you're within half an inch, or I'm sorry, within 3 inches, and some other fun stuff for melee type stuff.
And then house rule for the ruins is if you are behind the shadow,
Yes, if you're in the shadow, then you are technically in the building.
and you can be targeted.
And true line of sight matters then.
Yes, true line of sight doesn't matter.
So, if you were like, oh god, I get into that part. if you were like right here, like he could draw a line of sight to you. If you could get the angle.
Right.
But if you were just back an inch and a half, that you count that as being completely obscured.
Okay.
So, would you prefer to be attacker or defender?
Let's go with, I don't know if it's a good idea. Let's do attacker.
Nice.
All right.
I like attacker
Seneca
too.
will deploy first, and you guys will see on the overhead cam as we're doing the deployment. The objective markers will move around a little bit. We're not going to worry about doing that right now because it's going to be because I have to read the rules on it, honestly. So we'll be right back. You get to choose your deployment zone because you were deploying first.
I'm right here.
All right, sounds good. Lazy gamer side, sounds good. All right, so we'll be back with the overhead cam and the deployment and all the secondaries and all that shit.
And the beautiful sound of your voice describing the mission.
Today's mission is from the Grand Tournament 2020 Mission Pack. It is mission number 33, Priority Target. It is a take and hold mission, meaning is a hold 1, hold 2, hold more mission for the primaries. For the Drukhari secondaries today, we have Engage in all fronts, Raise the banners high, and the mission-specific secondary, Priority Targets. For the Death Guard secondaries today, we have Grind them down, Bring it down, and the mission-specific secondary, Priority Targets.
Everybody's deployed. Nothing much really here to kind of talk about. It really just, I got a little, parking lot going on.
Paved paradise, and you put up a parking lot, Seneca.
And I need to just make sure that they stay alive. So we'll see kind of how that rolls.
And you've got your Catalites in this one.
Yep. Witches in this one.
Witches are in this one, and then this one has the other 5 Catalites.
Right.
And your pikes are
Reavers over there.
I'm sorry.
Yep, no, you're fine.
Look at that Sylph in the very front.
Yep. He's
Well-
like, I got this.
Well,
I got this, boss.
What were the names of your guys again?
Sarah the Succubus, Sydney the Slith, Andy the Archon, and Harry the Homunculus.
We like alliteration here on the channel.
All right, and then do you want to go over your
I would have never
deployment?
remembered that if I
Sure.
had not been for that,
So
actually.
I put the 3 Nurglings with the spawn there. Yeah.
Yep, yeah,
In the
spawn,
infant- yeah, and I put them just behind the line there. I have another squad of Nurglings over here on that objective, kind of hiding away, and then I put another 3 over here by that objective, just out of the line of sight
fine.
for that. But they may get away with it. Who
these are
knows?
cool.
Next time. And I kind of parked most of my stuff back here. Of course, Grin and Clean One and my Demon Prince. They'll hopefully get out and do something. And then I have my Rhino with all my guys in there, packed in tight. And then my Haulers.
I mean,
right
yeah.
there.
Nice. All right, so we'll go ahead and roll off.
Bulbous.
Ryan, we get a chance to get an angle from over here because just that bell rising above the building. I just like in my mind, it's just like the Drukhari are like creeping forward, but all of a sudden there's just like, dong, and they're like, is that a big flipping bell above that ruin? They're just like, maybe, and then you just hear another bell, and it's just, oh man, that would freak me out if you just start hearing a big giant like half-cracked muffled bell.
Also got to do my Exalted for.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll that real quick
Oh, cool.
because we forgot about that.
What is that?
I'm going to choose 2. Or roll 2.
for 2.
Oh,
So
that's
that
good.
Get a.
Yeah, you either choose one or roll 2, correct?
Yep.
Yes. So
Yeah.
2 is revolting resilience and hideous visage. I don't know what that one is. We'll see.
That's -1 to leadership or something like that, probably.
Something along those lines.
Subtract 1 for leadership. Enemy units within 12 inches of them. Subtract any models with ability from the army. Subtract 2 if they're within 6.
Oh!
So
That could hurt.
-2 within 6 inches, -1 within 12 inches, and then
What if,
Feel no pain?
add 1 to the disgusting resilient.
Yeah.
So he'll 4 disgusting resilient.
who's this?
Big guy.
Big guy.
So it's a 4 up,
Great and clean.
5 or 4 up.
5 up, 4 up.
But I can boost that with a command point.
Yeah.
Or 2 command points.
4 up, 4 up.
All right.
I told you about that earlier.
Roll for who goes first.
I honestly, if you win, yeah.
Hey! Bolters!
You got it. Yep.
All right. Seneca, would you like to take first turn? Or would you like to give it to the Nurgle?
You can have first turn 1.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Whoa, hang on. Let me think about this. I'll take first turn.
Alright.
Okay.
So we're back at the end
I mean,
of the Drukhari
it only matters if you can move and get like targets. If you can.
Hey, yeah, that's what he said, man.
All right. Good luck.
Alright, we'll be back at the end of the Drukhari movement phase. Turn 1.
Moved everybody up. Try to get some line of sight on the big boy over there and just kind of see what we can do. So I am thoroughly nervous.
Going into shooting phase?
Yeah, I don't
there's
have
no
a psychic
psychics.
phase.
Okay.
My moment of silence for the psychic phase.
So
At the beginning of the phase, I think I'm going to spend 2 command points, bringing me down to 3 to warp surge big guy.
Well, which? You guys are.
Those aren't correct right now.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
how many did you guys start off with?
He was at 5.
I was at 5, and I'm down to 3.
Yep.
2 to warp surge, great unclean one.
Cool.
I'm at 11,
12.
12.
Because you gained one at the beginning of your turn.
That too.
Well, it's not his turn yet.
It is.
His turn.
Sir. We're gonna start with the Reavers. I'm going to.
He's starting at because he took an extra. He took 3 warlord traits, and he took an extra relic. So he'll be down. He'd be down to 10 actually.
Oh, okay.
So up to
11.
11.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine.
That's where I was at.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And
So you're going to start with the Reavers over here?
yeah, I'm gonna put probably everything into the. Put everything into the Nurglings. Let's see if that. If anything is. I mean, it's not. I can't even see anything. So yeah. I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I don't think that his demon prison's within 18 inches of these guys.
That is
Even
out.
if he was, he wouldn't be able to because he's behind the obscuring terrain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You mean the great unclean
the
one?
great unclean one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is out of both right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so everything's gonna go into the
The Nurglings?
Nurglings. Yeah.
All right,
We're gonna
go
start
for it.
with 3 splinter pistols.
Okay.
It's that force to wound.
I'm sure it's 3s. What is your toughness or strength?
It's poison.
It's poison.
Oh, okay. Oh, because regardless if it's stronger or not, it's always force.
Fours, always 4s.
Then I'm going to do the splinter rifles, which
You got what, 2 wounds from those?
You want me to just do this now?
uh
Or we wait until everything's done?
wait until everything's done.
Sure.
Yeah, because that's for the champion.
Does he have a
It's
rifle?
force.
Splinter rifle, man.
It's 2 shots then.
You can
This
do all
is-
the because there's 2, 4, 6, 8 splinter rifle shots there,
And then the
and
okay,
then 1 from the assault, and then 1 from the heat lance.
one from the heat lance. Let's do the heat lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misses, of course.
So you,
All right, all right.
And
So
then 8 splinter rifle shots?
yep. But I already rolled the pistols.
you can't fire pistols and the main guns.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna take those 3 away, and I'm just gonna roll
Yeah.
for these.
Okay.
They're the same
Yeah.
profile.
No
So
problem.
and wounding on force because of poison. So you have 5.
Yeah.
5.
Demon saves, if I can get it in the box.
Yeah, 5 in total.
Oh, 5. Oh.
Yep.
Yep. You guys do
I mean, so far we're good.
And they're one each.
Yeah.
So,
One takes a one. Yep. So I believe they're 4. Let me verify.
I believe
Rolling,
they were
rolling hot.
4. Go ahead and mark it at 3 for now. We'll change it if we need to later.
All right.
And which one is that going to be on?
It's gonna be on this one back here, or the front one here.
Yeah,
This
so
one here.
this guy.
Yeah.
I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure.
Not a problem.
All right. Boo. I'm kidding. It's okay. It's
All right, where do you want
okay.
to go to next? Your Venom?
Yeah, Venom's got to put his.
Already over here?
Can you see them?
Yeah, the tip of his wing, I think. I don't know, actually. Yeah, no, the tip of his wing can see this one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, can see this guy here.
So rapid fire 3. So that's
6 shot. It's 10 shots from him.
10 shots.
Yep. Because you're within 12. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 12 and 18. There's 2 profiles there.
Yeah, either way, he's within 12.
Yep. Ooh, that's a nice hit.
Let's see if we can roll on 4-ups. That's hilarious. I'm wounding Nurglings on 4s.
Yep.
4 5
Yeah.
ups, followed by 5 ups.
All right. Get
One
that guy.
base. Blink.
All right.
All right, and then now here's a question.
I can imagine them.
Because that's an open top, correct?
We.
So now that base is dead,
Okay.
he can't see the Nurglings anymore. Are the open top shots at the same time? As
Yeah, it's all
the actual-
it's all simultaneous.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was my only
yeah,
question.
you,
Okay,
you,
so
you
the
declare
open top can
you
fire.
declare that entire vehicle
All the
at
shots
one
from the
time.
thing at one time.
Yeah, I want to confirm if it was a separate shoot or not for them. So
All right.
important
So
rules clarification.
4 splinter rifles from the guys
It's in
inside.
the advanced rules of the book, I believe.
And force.
That's cocked. Hey,
So, and then 5 again.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
No problem. So you're down to 1.
And
Those
then,
dice are they hollow?
then my blaster. Yeah.
They make a very unsatisfying roll sound. It's very disgusting. It's disgusting. Even your
And then
dice
you
are
have your
disgusting.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and fire that?
Yep.
Oh,
That
That
definitely
does.
works.
Yep.
Because
And
it's
yeah,
strength
you get
8.
5 up and no disgusting against it,
Yep.
and that's gonna be that face down.
All right.
Alrighty. So that's all you're shooting from this side, right?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, 'cause
much.
you're discussing the resilient for the Nurglings is only
On
damage,
damage one.
damage one, yeah.
and that was a D6 weapon. So
Right.
you only had 1 move left anyway. So
All right, we're gonna put the raiders. This raider and this raider.
wait, Raider or Raptor?
Raider.
Raider. Okay.
This is a raider.
Yep.
This is a raider.
Okay.
Raiders into Mr. Guy over there. First
Okay.
one.
oh, what about the guys inside?
yeah, you'll need
Well,
to-
this is the witches.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll
So
start with that one.
yeah, let me declare that later. Let me do this right. Sorry, but okay,
That does work.
that definitely wounds, I believe. I don't know what his toughness is.
It's a 7, I believe.
Okay, well,
You want to spend a CP to re-roll that?
That's a D6 weapon, right?
yeah, minus 4 d6.
I got 3.
We have the dice over there.
How many more weapons you have?
Another Dark Lance, and then Disintegrator Cannons, which are only strength 5, but these guys
They're
have
9
a,
shots
a
each.
crap ton of shots, and then there's one more Dark Lance coming to you from one of the guys in here.
So
I'll let it go through.
Alright.
Okay.
6 damage. Yeah, do you want to spend a CP on that?
Yeah,
a
let's
lot
do
more
it. Let's
than I
get
did.
it. Give it to me, baby. Yeah! Sorry, Leon.
It's all good.
I'm sorry.
Apologize to the viewers wearing headphones.
No,
4
they'll be
ups.
fine.
So yeah, it takes 5. He's down to 13.
Yep. Only down to 13.
And now you can't target him anymore, right?
No, it's the wound characteristic.
This
That would
goes
be
up to
mean.
12.
Yeah, I did. I let him be wounded on purpose. Now he's invincible. That'd be kind of a cool mechanic for an army to do.
Actually, you have a D20.
Yeah,
He's
right
only
here.
up to 12.
There's one right up there.
There you go, my friend.
Okay. We're gonna put Man, I feel really bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You won't feel bad for long.
Yeah, I know what's coming. The other Dark Lance from this guy, and then I can't see those guys.
Yeah, you cannot.
So,
You can draw line of sight over to his Rhino, but I don't think you have anything in range of the Rhino.
Yeah.
besides the Dark Lances,
the
which I have a feeling the Dark Lances you want to put into the Great Unclean.
Splinter Rifle's 24, so I don't think I can
Yeah.
have anything yet. So 2 more Dark Lances from this Raider into your Great Unclean one.
Don't
The
forget to reroll with ones.
Yeah, the ship, which misses. The guy inside, which hits. What's up?
The aura, does that affect troops inside a vehicle from the...
Yes.
Damage?
Because any modifiers that are applied to the vehicle.
What damage does that one do?
Oh,
D6.
right. We went over that roll earlier.
Saves 1 of 5.
Cool. All right, so now we're gonna go with the disintegrator cannons.
Okay, what's the range on those?
36.
Let's double check that.
36.
Just to be able to say so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you are not in range.
Does not
with
reach.
That one is.
Cool.
The other one is not.
And this is a strength 5 or strength 8 one?
Strength 5.
Okay.
So, yep.
So you'll have to figure out where you want to put that other one, but we'll do the first one that's definitely going.
I can't shoot into anything else. I mean, I guess the Rhino?
You might be, I don't know. You might not have range on the Rhino.
No, I don't even
And
think I can see
I don't
him.
think you have line of sight on it either, yeah.
But
I don't think you have range
Nurglings?
on it either.
can't see
Not-
the Nurglings.
Not line of sight. So that's one Raider or Ravager that you can't shoot.
So, all right. Ravager's got rerolling 1s because of his Archon friend, wounding you on 5s. Rerolling 1s because of my Archon's relic, which didn't do diddly. So 1 at minus doesn't matter, but minus 3.
5 up. Nope. Damage. 4.
Craft.
Which one?
was
You
going
should
to-
know. Yeah. So, but no, it's a 1.
Yeah, it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yep.
So 1 goes through.
Cool.
So he's down to 12.
Did you want to fire and fade anything?
Move him up and shoot again.
No, it's when you fire it, you can move it afterwards.
Okay.
Up to 7 inches, I believe.
Not yet. Not yet. We'll see. We'll see what else was coming.
Alright.
But I'm gonna go ahead and charge your Nurglings with my
Okay.
Reavers.
You finished. So that turn you finished, right?
Well, he's gonna charge your. It's the end of the shooting.
Yeah, because I have a strategy of wondering if I want to use it. Because I'm down 3, back up to 3. I have a strategy of Nurgling Infestations, which allows me at the end of any phase to roll on a 5 up. I get a base back.
A
I'm
whole
wondering-
base.
That's in the
Ballers.
Warp of the Spider.
That is
Warp of the
baller.
Spider. And I actually kind of do need it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one.
All right, go for it.
I have that book upstairs if you need it.
Yeah, I wrote down in my notes just so I can remember
Okay.
the particular rules. So
Cool.
But yeah, so on a 5 up, no. So either way,
All right. Do I get that command point because he used it?
Oh, he also did 2 command points earlier.
yeah. So 2 more.
Nope.
And you used 1?
I used 1 just
For-
now.
No, Seneca used 1 as a reroll.
Oh yeah.
So if you wanna.
All kinds of dice rolling up in here. All right, there, Archon guy. Yeah. Your little dudes need to. Okay, Reavers.
He can't see the strategist being called out.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like, all I see is a wall. What's happening out
You don't have
there?
very much of a charge there.
Yeah.
Just don't roll double 1s and you should be fine.
Oh, folks, we've seen it before.
Yeah, so you're definitely in. You wanna go ahead and pile them in there, Seneca?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you can do all of your attacks there.
Yep. Reavers have the arena champion has 3 attack space, and then the other guys have 2 bases, 2 attacks each.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
And what's their weapon skill and strength?
It's weapon skill 3, agonizers or strength user.
Well, the agonizer had. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter for. Well, is the agonizer different damage?
No, everything's
Damage 1.
yeah, but it's poison, so it kind of stinks.
You want to spend a CP to give them +1 to hit?
No, not yet. Thank you though. So the arena champion has the agonizer, so he's gonna go first. 3s, it's poison, so I'm winning on 4s.
Save.
Nice.
Cool.
It's lucky.
And blade veins. Those are not poisoned, so hopefully this goes a little bit better. Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
Strength 4, 3. Yeah.
Twos.
Or twos.
Twos, because you're telling us twos. Yep.
Yeah.
These are -1, 1 damage.
So 5.
The old 5 up, 5 up.
Yep, 6.
And come on, save 1. Good, save 2.
2. So he's down to 2. But
What's-
he's still alive.
What's their disgustingly resilient?
5 up.
Yeah.
That's across the board for everyone who has a roll.
Okay, right.
Current.
Currently.
Until the new codex.
Right. All right, so
Yeah. And then you get to do your attacks back with them.
hey, I actually get the swing.
Yeah. With the 1 base.
All right, I believe they have 4, but I think they only hit on 4s, if I recall correctly. Come on. I barely attack with them. Yep, so 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5. What, 6s? Yeah, so. Oh, but it's a plague weapon, so I get to reroll that one. But no.
Alright.
Alright.
So, what is their leadership?
It is
What are their
7.
goals? 7. So there is a chance you can fail.
They don't.
On a
They don't
6.
auto pass.
Not
No.
Nurglings.
No, Nurglings don't auto pass.
No, but it passed
But
on
he
the 7.
passed anyway because he only lost 2 bases. So a total of 7. So that is it for the Drukhari turn 1. We'll come back at the end of the Death Guard turn 1 movement phase. See you guys.
Okay, so I went ahead and moved up my Demon Prince over the building, hopefully to get in on this side and try to free my lone Nurgling over in the corner. I just shifted Big Boy over a little bit to keep him within range of these guys for any special abilities, and I kind of zipped my Rhino around this corner to get up as close as possible, pop smoke to try to protect them a little bit. So
You can still do that.
that's
Your
right.
Chaos Spawn just moved up here.
Yeah,
Now,
just
is he
shifted.
supposed- Is he supposed to be outside the building?
I'm trying to keep him just closer but outside of the building.
Gotcha.
All right.
I think that's probably the best bet.
Okay.
Just
So
wanted to make sure. 'Cause
yeah.
Shadows and all that stuff. Jazz.
yeah, no problem. And that's pretty much everything for my movement. So.
All right.
Do a quick psychic phase. It will be pretty quick. So
It's only gonna be. Well, I guess your demon.
2 models, yeah. So I'm going to do Miasma of Pestilence on my Demon Prince, just to make him,
himself.
yeah, on himself.
Oh.
And that is a peril, which I am going to say I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that again, I got to do it over here. So
That's okay. Doesn't matter. Either.
that sucks.
Oh. Let me see if I get that back.
Nope.
All right, so take 2. Okay, that actually goes off on a 5, so that goes off.
Alrighty. So he has Miasma of Pestilence, so
Minus
-1 to hit.
Minus one to hit, yeah.
And that's just combat and shooting, right?
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm going to verify that, but yeah, I believe it's everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yep, until
Until you-
next psychic phase. All right. So then I'm going to do,
Great Sweet One?
yeah, Great
He only
Cleaver is
has
going to go.
1 power?
Yes, he can cast 2.
No, your Demon Prince.
Yeah, he only casts 1 power.
Siege are the only one that can cast 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Fleshy Abundance on himself.
That's interesting.
Hopefully I don't crap this one out. Okay, that's a 10. So he gets 1 wound back.
Alright, so he's up to 13.
So he's up to
We'll
13.
mark him as-
Sure. And then just in case for next turn, I'll do Virulent Blessing on himself as well.
Alright.
What-
What's that?
I get +1 to wound, and on 7s, but 6s, I do double damage.
Oh, nice.
But it goes off on a 7.
Okay.
And that's it for my psychic.
Yeah. You got a 7 on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 7
Yeah,
on
he
that.
did.
So he's up
6
to
and a
13, and he has the, I don't think I have, actually, I don't have the
The
card.
blessed number.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Good job.
Yep, so I think that's everything for my psychic phase.
Alright, so shooting phase.
The Tallyman, that when do you get command points back? When you roll 7s on
Yep.
what?
2d6.
2d6.
On any 2d6?
Any combination of 7, you get a command point
That's
back.
so cool.
It used to be you get all the points refunded back for that stratagem. If you spend 3 CP on a stratagem,
Alright.
you
Pretty
used
much
to
the only
get it
shooting
all
I have
back.
with these guys.
If you roll a 7,
So,
just
I'm-
super cool.
Unless they play rollers. And
Yeah.
What are they equipped with here?
They have
Multi-meltas.
spurts, multi-meltas, and missile launchers.
Rockets!
So, pretty much the only thing in range is going to be the missile launchers and
Yeah.
those guys up the front.
Okay, the
All right.
Ravager there.
Yeah.
So this is a Ravager, this is a Ravager, and these are the Raiders.
Okay.
What are we going
Whichever
into?
one is the closest one with strength 8 weaponry.
Strength 8 weaponry would be this one.
The Raider up there.
Okay. That's in terrain. What about the guy?
It
Spectre.
doesn't gain the benefit of the terrain.
He's on top of it.
All right.
Yeah, and vehicles don't gain the benefit of it anyway.
So then let's do the guy on top.
Tell
then.
him what's in which of the Raiders, and then tell him
Witches?
which one's more dangerous.
Cabalites, witches are probably more dangerous. So what you're shooting at?
Are they close combat?
They're close combat,
Yeah.
yes.
And the guys over there are shooting.
Shooty
Yes.
shoot. Yeah. There's also a
I'm actually more worried about the shooting. Really.
shoots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do 3 into 3 crack into that guy over there. Because there's 3 of them. They hit on 3s.
Do you want to do lightning fast reactions?
Probably. I didn't see anything.
2 CP.
2 CP.
You want to spend it?
Yes.
Okay. So.
What does that do?
Minus
one
one.
to hit.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
I gotta
You
line
Okay.
those up?
can open your eyes.
This is what I got. I pulled it straight off the board.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you did.
only 2 hits.
Okay. Let me see if I get these back. I don't.
7, you get it back, right?
He gets it back and everything. So 2 hit. So yeah.
Toughness.
5 or 6. Either way, you're.
So 3s. So 2 wounds. I believe at -2. Okay.
Did you
5 up
put me down?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
5
5 up pinball. Night shield. Me.
Yeah.
Please. Oh.
CP reroll?
Yeah. Why not? I need him. Do I get it back? Ooh.
Use that for the reroll.
5 up.
Oh. Alright, so 2d6 damage.
6.
6. Well, you can spend a CP to reroll that 1 if you want to.
At 2.
You're at 2.
Did he get one back this turn?
No.
No, he doesn't have any way of getting it back.
No.
You mean, did he gain one at the beginning of the turn? Did
Yes.
How many- how many-
by one?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I
he-
did.
He spent 1.
How many does he have total?
10.
10.
And I have feel no pains.
He does have 6 of feel no pains.
Power and pain.
No, let him have it. I need the command points.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay, so I take 4.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm down to 6.
Out of curiosity, what would your reroll have been for the damage? Just out of sheer curiosity. 4.
Maybe I got a 6 up on that, so maybe another couple,
Maybe
possibly.
another 2, probably 2
Yeah.
or 3 from that.
All right, so that's
6 wounds.
it for my shooting.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You're good. And then,
Only charges I'm gonna do this turn is Demon Prince into these guys here.
alrighty.
You want to Overwatch?
You
I can. I'm in battle with you.
Oh, yeah, that's
combat
right.
with you.
Forgot.
But I will. You
So-
like to use the Emperor's Hand stratagem, where I grab your model and throw
Don't
it as far
forget,
as I can.
you could end up here and be in combat with it.
Oh, okay, that's true. So then, yes,
it's like a 5-inch turn.
All right.
4 or 5.
Please
Yeah.
fail it.
That engagement
That's
range
a
is hard to get used to.
So you can just move him straight into there or wherever you want to. Because you could actually move him on the objective.
Out
and
of
still be in
line of
combat.
sight as much as possible.
Ah, good idea.
T5.
So put him right there,
I thought they were T6.
It's going to be probably your best bet.
and then consolidate
Pylon, yep.
or pylon. Yeah. So 3 inches. I'll put him right there.
Oh,
sorry. All right. So
He gets his attacks.
Death Guard. Get
Boatload
4.
attacks. Plus,
He's facing the wrong way. He's attacking the air. Ah, he figured it out. So much more lethal this way.
4 base plus 1 for charging,
Oh, yeah.
and this is with
Hateful assault.
The sword.
the sword.
Okay.
Crap, I gotta go back.
So the +1 attack, you have to make that with the claw. Does it say
Yes.
that?
I believe so, at least.
Oh, sorry. Say it again.
The +1 attack from the Malefic Talon. Does it say specifically it has to be with this weapon?
Or does it say you just get a +1 attack because?
No, it's hateful assault. So you pretty much get a
Well,
plus.
no, but the actual claw.
Remember the claw
Because
gives
he
you-
has
Oh,
a
you get
talent.
you get an additional attack just with that particular weapon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's what I thought it was. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. All right. So I go back to
That's a wording GW could have messed up.
Yeah.
All right. So
Like, are you bored? Are we boring you?
No. Why? What do you think I'm boring?
hitting on 2s. Thank God. Currently still rerolling 1s.
Yep.
So 5. At his strength is a 7, so you're 4, so 3s.
5s, but whatever.
Or toughest 5.
Tough is 5, so 3. So that's 4 at -2.
So they just have
4 up, so 6 up.
Yep.
Armor save. How many was it? 4?
4.
Gotcha. All right, how much damage?
2 damage apiece.
They're 3 flat.
3 flat.
Wow.
Okay.
Hell Force Swords,
Way
yeah,
better
3
than I
flat.
thought. So yeah, just do them 3 at a time.
Panic. How do dice work? But no, just take 3 and just do it 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need 6. You don't need.
I like to do it this way. Okay, he's dead.
All right, so 1 down.
Because they
They're
are
3 wounds.
2
Or
wounds.
they're 2 wounds. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay,
Dead.
so 1 more dead.
No. So you can't.
I know, they're all dead.
Okay.
4 die. and
one's
then the
alive.
other one will
If
hit
you
down.
had rolled 3
I said
sixes.
4 die.
Yeah, there's the
4
champion is there.
Yep. Will
Hits.
down hits. Same strength, I believe.
One's ain't gonna do it.
One's actually not going to do it because it's not considered a demon weapon, so it doesn't get a reroll of 1.
Yeah.
It's not a plague weapon, so that
I'm going to
fails.
send a CP.
You could wipe the unit.
Actually, I'm going to have to because at least I'll be able to get.
Yep. So just mark it.
Yeah.
Do I get it back? Oh, I saw it.
All right. So wound.
Come on, Archon.
That's a wound. And -2. But
Okay.
it's only 2 damage.
So 6 up.
So 6 up.
Oh, there it is.
So close.
Beards and bolters.
All right,
Show the
so
camera
you
that
said
beautiful
you're,
beards and bolters.
Do you want to go ahead and pull your models over here, Seneca? So you know which one is your. So Seneca will get to choose next the unit to attack, because it is your turn. Your turn currently, Leon. So.
Well, there's only 1 unit.
Right.
Okay.
But you get to attack his Nurglings.
Nurglings.
Correct.
Yeah. So. Go ahead and attack, so you can kill off that Nurgling base.
Hopefully. 3 attacks with
On Breeze.
my Agonizer. Yeah, he's got the Agonizer. The Playmates probably would have been better.
You could use his blade bangs.
Well,
Yeah, you can choose to if you want to.
too late now. That's still
One.
works.
5 up, 5 up.
Damage?
1.
Oh. That's 6.
Alright, so Nurgling is still alive and he gets his 4 attacks back.
4s.
T5.
No.
Alright, so Seneca, you roll leadership for them.
I do?
A morale. They lost 4.
They,
They're the witch cult. They're not the cabal.
if he fails his leadership,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
so what's their leadership?
8. So minus
So
4.
-4, so 5 or 6 you'll fail.
Yeah, 5 or 6 I'll fail somebody.
Oh, and you can't reroll him anymore.
Yep.
So he's gone.
Boo.
he who fights and flies away lives to fly another day.
That's right. Alright, so
Doesn't
that
surprise
is the
me.
end of
It's okay.
your turn here.
Okay.
Do you have anything special at the end of your turn you need to do or anything like that? I don't think you do, but...
No, not that. So, not right now.
So we will come back.
I'd like to say that, Leon, I really admire that you came into this battle report with 5 CP, that you are truly a man after my own heart. I also am like, why do I need CP? I'll use it all. If I can use it all right now, why wouldn't I use it all right now?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the best way to play.
Debatable, but we'll see.
You don't need to worry about stratagems because I don't have any CP, so I don't care. I'm
That's
just
a
gonna
good
play.
point.
Alright, so we'll be back at the end of the movement phase for the Drukhari. Turn 2.
Again, everybody just moved up. If you ever watch me play anybody, I kind of just always move towards the enemy. Don't really do much shenanigans.
That is what Ninth is all about.
Probably to my detriment, maybe at some point, but you know what? It's okay. Climb up the ladder with Mimi. Climb. Salute the flag.
Raise the banner.
Raise the banner. Yeah. Yeah. Raise the banner. I was supposed to do that last turn. Forgot.
Yep. So you're... What was his name again?
Sydney the Slith.
Sydney the Slith?
Or Sylph. Why do I keep saying Slith? Sylph.
So here he's
Slith.
going to raise the banner on
It might be
this.
from a video game from somewhere.
Might be.
I almost couldn't guarantee it.
I
So
don't
he's
think they
not.
were in Dawn of War. Were they?
No, not a Warhammer game. Just
Oh.
like some other Snake people. I think I'm gonna try to pop that Rhino. I think I gotta do that.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is try to see if. Okay, so I still can't do anything with the guys inside to there. So it is what it is. But I am within 18
Already-
inches
yep.
for my blaster.
And you might as well put the...
I'll just put everything into. Huh?
So you got your paint engines here. They got a much shorter range.
Yeah, that's true. Talos Pan Engines. We're gonna put their heat lances. Each one has 2 heat lances. We're gonna put it into the guy, the thing over there. I'm gonna shoot them together because there's nothing else that they're
Your
gonna
iPad for the dice.
do that. Okay, hitting on 4s, 5s. Why 5s?
Smoke.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you popped smoke. I can't do anything with that one.
Nope, this is not Cabal the Blackheart.
Correct.
So 1 hit. Does not wound.
All right.
Did you gain your command point back for this turn, by the way?
No, I did not. Okay. The Dark Lance from the Witch Raider.
Okay. This one here.
Yep.
No.
It doesn't hit. -1 to hit.
Oh, that's right. Whew. Not good.
That's smoke, man. That's really paying off for you.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Never
if I should
know.
continue to
Sometimes it works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
shoot. 2 Dark Lances into the Blight Haulers and then 1 Blaster into the Rhino.
Okay. The blaster has to go into the rhino.
Yeah.
Range.
Yeah, I haven't range into anything else.
So, what are you starting with? The
And where the splinter rifles going into?
Splinter Rifles are going to go into the Rhino.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, start with the dark lances.
You know what? I'll put it onto the Rhino. 3s.
Focus and fire.
Force. Force 2. Man. I rolled 3 because it's the exact same profile.
Yep.
So 1 at -4.
So
Damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
no save.
3.
Takes 2.
So it's down to 8. And then you are within 12, right? With that one?
Yep.
So it would
With who?
be with the Raider.
12.
I'm checking for rapid fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be
14?
There's 14, yeah, because there's 7 guys in there with
Yep.
splinter rifles. Because math can be hard sometimes.
16.
Right, because there's
Sorry.
8 guys. Yeah.
Yes.
So 16 shots. Sorry.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Again, math can be hard sometimes.
The numbies, the old numbies.
Hitting on 4s.
Still re-rolling 1s.
Yeah. That 4 right there in top of the 6 was a 3 before
Yep.
you bumped it.
Yep.
Yep.
And that 3 right there is a 3.
And the 3 and the 2.
Also those.
Thanks, guys. You're so
Math is
helpful.
getting easier.
It is, and winning on 6s.
Both of you.
Ho!
Wow.
In the dice tray.
These dice for sale on our Patreon page, guys.
They are.
Look at all those 6s.
Oh, wow.
5.
No AP.
Yeah. Could have used that before. It's okay. 1.
Fail. And
Alright, you want to pay?
nope. Takes another one.
Alright, so he's down to 7.
Man, I really feel like I did not make the right choice there.
Well, you got your Ravagers still to fire with their disintegrators. Disintegrators, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't remember that.
First one.
Nothing
Yeah.
has line of sight on the red one. So.
Yeah. First one is gonna go into the Rhino.
Which one's the first one?
Right here.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. One of the red.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 5s.
Not quite as good.
3.
Yeah. -3.
Oh, so I get a 6. If I can get on the table. Different one. Nope.
2 damage.
6.
And he's gonna make all of these.
Nope. Only 2.
So 4 go through, so you're down to 3.
Alright, so then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat then. Might as well. For my last.
Ravager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one's cocked.
I haven't spent a command point in this. I should have used it on. Yeah, I'll just save it.
I'll send you
So-
so only 2.
2.
sub saves.
Same being mastery.
Yeah.
Nope. And then 2.
So 5 up. You'd make 2 of them. That's gone. Oh. Just goes down. Does it explode?
Nope.
It does not. Alright.
So
So
we'll
you've
do
got 10 guys in there.
the warlord first.
You roll them all separate. Or you roll them all
All
together,
together.
and then you decide which ones.
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just do them all over. So,
Yeah, so just go ahead and roll.
Oh, that would
seven.
be super lit. Well, it would be cool, but it would be scary.
Yeah, it would be very scary. So, one guy.
1.
Okay. So we'll come back.
Take your warlord.
So we'll come back after he's done getting all the guys out of there, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Well, we popped my rhino, so pretty much I just tried to get my guys back a little bit because I know they still have some more shooting. So I pulled one of the blight launchers because, well, it is ranged, but they're not really focused on that right now. So
Because he tripped and fell on the way out.
He
He
did.
shot
That's right.
himself in the head.
With the blight launcher. That's why they don't use ranged weapons.
Yep.
Because they shoot themselves.
Yeah, Steve, bad on him. I'm gonna put everything from my venom into your prince there.
Demon Prince.
Yeah.
Demon Prince.
The Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons.
Yep.
First is my blaster.
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 Hits.
Does not
Does
wound.
not.
CP
And
reroll.
Hello, yeah.
I thought you spent one.
Nope.
Oh no, you thought about it. That's right.
Yeah, I'll definitely use it on him.
Does
It's 8. Yep.
Yeah.
Toughness 7.
T6.
Oh, okay.
C6, I believe.
T6.
Yeah, cool.
It's either 6 or
He
7.
might be 7 because he's a nerd.
So 1 wound,
-4.
-4. Demon. Nope. Damage.
D6. Would you like to reroll that? Can you reroll that?
He can. He hasn't spent a CP this turn.
I haven't, but I need it, so no.
So I'm gonna go down to
I
6.
already moved you.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
D6.
Oh.
And then do I get it back? Oops, sorry.
Nope. Takes 1.
So he takes one.
So he's down to 7, I believe.
Something like that. And then you get all your splinter shots.
Yeah, splinters, which
Did you already count them out?
I did.
Nice.
10 from the thing, and
and a
then
bunch more from the guys
And then
inside.
8 from the guys
Yep.
inside.
Do you want to
So
count them?
18 in total.
Okay. I can count.
Okay.
fans, pause the video and
hit
start
on
counting
twos?
these. See if
Huh?
Santa
They hit
goes
on 2s?
He's hitting on
3s.
Oh, you're hitting on 4s because it's -1 from.
Yeah,
that's
that's
my best on
4s. Yeah.
The other one did.
It was a 5.
It was
5 to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
So
All the 3s.
all the 3s go out.
Well, that hurts.
No, that was a 4. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So
4s
then
have
wounding
4
goes
pips.
Alright, so 2 wounds. 2 up save.
Ha!
He's good.
Finally got something.
Yeah, go Team Nurgle.
Yeah. So he's down to how many wounds?
I'm helping out
7.
Leon now.
Yeah, man.
Gee, they start with 8?
Start with 8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna fire and fade him for
Alright, so-
2 CP,
Yep.
1 CP.
Is it 1 or 2? Ah, we'll double check.
Yeah, you go ahead.
know it's
Go
definitely
ahead
one
and move
for
them, and I'll
Yeah.
I'll fix
So
the
you can move up
CP.
to 7 inches, I believe. If I remember
Yes.
correctly.
The blessed number.
The blessed number. Where would you like to move him to?
Uh,
Leon, do you want to go ahead and...
All right, I was going to.
let's not break this model.
It's
again.
okay. I just want to rob
It's 1 CP, guys.
1 CP? Okay, cool.
So down to 6.
Yep. Do you gain 1 back?
Goodness, I hope so. It's about time I roll a 6
Yeah.
for that.
Get closer though.
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
It's a numbers game, really. At the end of the day,
Alright,
Seneca.
so...
Hex rifle from my homunculus
Oh, yes.
into your warlord over there.
You can snipe.
Yes.
Yes. He has 1 guy in his army who can snipe.
Nice.
That's this guy here, right?
The guy with the white, yeah.
Yep.
So 5s to wound, 6 gives you a mortal wound.
Good.
No. Okay. That's pretty much.
Alright, any charges for you to declare? I don't know if you can.
No.
Or 1-2.
Or want to, yeah.
No, there's
Because
nothing.
you can't charge when you fire anything, correct?
No. Or advance.
But I wouldn't even want to.
Well, the reason I was saying is you can charge the nurgling that's in there
No.
through the wall.
What's the point of this? That little guy's staying alive. I'm gonna leave him alone. He's earned his place.
He has. Alright, so anything else that you need to do, Seneca? Or are you done for your turn?
I am gonna check on my Archon if he's got something. But no, never mind. Got nothing. Lame. We're good. We are
Alright,
good.
So that's the end of the Drukhari turn 2. So we will come back with the end of the movement phase for the Death Guard turn 2. See you in just a moment.
So we're gonna go ahead and start the psychic phase.
All right. You want to explain your movement real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. So I jumped my demon prince over this way because I'm either gonna stop this or go for the goal and try to get this squad out of here, depending on what goes that way. I decided to move my Nurglings off the base over here to kind of shoot up this way, hopefully to support depending on what I need to get done over here. I shifted my haulers up the board to kind of get some open shots on the field up ahead there, and just shifted my Great Unclean One over so that he's within range of his spell ability. I moved pretty much everything up front a little bit more to try to get in range of this general area, because hopefully my swing will help out, but we'll see what happens there. And then I ran up my spawn a little bit just to hopefully support in case I need it.
I love that they're so heretical that even though you moved them, that one Blight Hauler is still like aiming at the Imperial statue. He's just like, I got this thing. You know what? But first we're gonna nuke this dude, and then we're gonna kill these Eldar. Because beef the Imperium.
All right, so now I will go into my psychic phase.
And you have more to do this time.
Yes.
And hopefully not
Our psychic phase comes.
Yeah, hopefully not. So I'm going to start with
that's Tau.
Miasma Pestilence on this guy here
Also don't get psychic phase.
on a 5, and I get that with a 6.
All right, so he is -1 to hit.
Yep. Then we're going to go to the Great Unclean One. We're going to start with a Fleshy Abundance. I need a,
Himself?
on himself. I need a 5, and I get that with a 7, and I get back 1. So he's up to 14.
Still better than he was.
That's true.
All right, and then his second power.
We'll do, actually,
You want to check range on smite?
yep. Oh.
That's okay.
Just want to get that.
Just about.
2 falling damage.
I was about to hit that one next. He's out of that one, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is. So I'll just go ahead and do Virulent Blessing on himself as well.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that goes off on a 9. So he may not even use it, but
All right. And then your malignant playcaster.
yes, the important one. We're gonna do. Let's see. Let's start with Putrescent Vitality.
Perils.
I'll cast it on the Plague Marines. And Putrescent does not go off on a 5.
Would you like to spend a CP to reroll?
No.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
And then I'm going to cast
I'm
Blade
sorry.
Putrefaction on the Plague Marines as well. I need a 5. I get it with a 5. All right.
So they are T6 now?
No.
No.
They are +1 to wound, and on 6s do mortal wounds for plague weapons.
Gotcha.
That's gonna be.
Yeah. Depending on if I get
Somebody's
there.
face in
Feel no
here.
pains against it. So
Okay.
That's all my army's.
So
I just noticed
Brad
that.
Mac.
Yeah.
No,
let's
Mad Mac
They used
go
to it.
into
That's why
shooting.
I got the move.
Short, so middle here,
Yep.
or no, middle here, and then we'll do middle here. So I'll split it between these 3
Okay.
here. So,
Choose one of them if you want to do lightning fast.
all right,
Yeah.
so
This
I'm
raider,
okay. Yeah.
this raider,
Or the Ravager. I am going to do the Ravager.
Okay. So the Ravager is
Which
-1
one?
hit.
Ravager.
Which is this guy, or
The
he's
one
not
when he's
he's,
targeting.
he's not
He's only
targeting.
targeting one.
He's not
Oh, okay.
targeting.
I'm not targeting that guy there.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you're probably going to put some of his your multi-meltas and whatnot from, or something from that squad into them.
Yeah.
Into that
Smart.
Ravager.
Also, if he says to charge it, he'll be -1 to hit melee
Nope.
as well.
Not unless he spends another 2. It's only till the end of phase.
Double check on that.
I will.
Do I get him back? Finally.
You get one back, so it don't cost you 1. All right. So just to confirm for everyone, the multi-meltas, because there was a lot of talk.
So in essence, each of them is putting their multi-melta and missile launcher into one of these guys.
Okay. And then the plague spurter from the front one is going
Into this guy
This
here.
rear. Okay.
So this guy's putting all the shots here.
Okay.
This guy's putting his shots into here,
Okay.
back here, because that should be 24 inches.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this guy's putting his shots into
the
that one
rack.
right there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it. We're good. All right.
Get it? Got it? Good.
So let's start with the shortest range one, because your multi-melta will be damage +2.
Yeah.
D6 +2. So let's start with him into this raider here.
Okay, so
You
you want to do the blouse spurt, or you want to do that one
Bow
first?
spurt.
Yeah,
Bow
let's go and
spurt.
do the bow spurt.
Because that's what you mean short. Bow
Yeah.
spurt is short, medium is multi-melta,
Yeah.
long is rocket.
Yeah.
All right, so it's assault D3 for 3.
Shots.
Because the 3 of them, they're hitting on 3s. And then it's strength 6, so toughness 6.
5.
Toughness 5 on the Raider?
On the Raider, give me 1 second. I
Just double
always
check to make sure.
forget.
I do too. We haven't played Drukhari that much on the channel, so.
Raider is toughness 5.
5, yeah.
So 3s, but they are plague weapons, so I reroll 1s.
Okay.
So 3 at -1.
Okay.
So 5 ups.
5 up invulns. None.
And how
They're
much
just 1
do it?
damage apiece.
How much?
Just 1 damage apiece.
All right. Feeling no pains.
Nope, so it takes 3. So it's down to 7.
7.
All right.
And then you've got the multi-melt into that one from that guy.
Yeah,
was,
same guy.
Multi-melt is 2 shots now.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't use them too often, so.
Yep.
Nope, so 1,
1 hit.
and then a
Yeah,
3.
Those guys got ridiculously good.
So, 1 minus
with
1.
Meltas going to 2 shots.
Alright, so that's D6 plus 2 damage. Would you like to spend a CP to reroll
No,
that?
I can't afford it, no.
3
Fair enough.
damage. Feel no pain, Seneca.
Feel my pain?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
3. Damage.
2 6s.
Nope.
2 2s. That's what I meant to say.
So he's down to 4. And
And
you
then the
crack
missile
his
launcher.
ability. Yep. I'm assuming it was a crack.
Yeah. Hitting on a 4. So this is the 1 -1 to hit.
It's the Ravager. So it's not. That's not the one that's -1.
So 3s.
Wounds.
So 1 more -2.
Yay!
Alright, final. Alright, and then you had 2 guys going into this Raider over here.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do that one next.
The
So
two rockets?
The Melta.
that was only 1 rocket shot.
Oh.
Or is it
Yeah.
2 rocket shots?
It should be only
1 rocket shot, 2 multi-melta shots.
Okay.
It used to be 1 and 1.
Gotcha.
Right.
He's got 1 missile launcher and he fires 1 crack missile.
Yeah. So
I only remember that because one time you were trying to kill my Leviathan back in an early game of 8th, and you got real mad at me because I just tanked every single save.
so multi-melta first.
Okay, 2 shots, don't forget.
Oh.
And this one is 3s to hit, currently.
3s. So 1.
Nope.
This is just straight D6.
Sure.
3. So it's down to 3.
And then the missile
Yep. Hits.
hits.
Light dice.
Yeah, they bounce really well.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
All right.
2 successes.
And then,
Then the last
Didn't
one.
work.
yeah, last one, which is 2 multi-melta into. Now these are 4s to hit. These are the -1 to hit.
Yep. And then the missile.
Do they have the demon keyword?
They do.
Does the Great Unclean one give rerolls of 1s to hit?
No.
Demon Prince.
Yeah, it's only Demon
only
Prince.
Demon
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the Great Unclean one did.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, that just popped into my head because they
He
are.
might,
The
yeah.
unit is with you.
So
That's fair.
And they do. I'm sure they have the demon keyword and the Nurgle keyword. So.
Yeah.
it's the Damon keyword, Matt Damon keyword.
So what did I do damage-wise over here?
You did 3 damage.
3 damage to this guy, and he did 4 damage to this guy.
6 damage.
So how many does he have left?
4.
He's got 4.
He has 4. He has
3.
3.
Yep.
And the other guy hasn't been touched.
Yeah, they're all
That's a
4.
lot. That's a lot of bloody noses.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So. What's the Bell's ability again, by the way? Sorry.
Reverberating summons. I'll read it specifically.
Oh, it allows them to bring a model back, right?
Yeah, on the
Oh,
4
okay.
of us. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
All right. So
Any model or is it an infantry model?
it's a Nurgle Demon.
So you can bring back a Blight Hauler. That's
Yep.
right. I forgot about that.
That's very powerful. Yeah.
That's awful. That's,
Okay.
Well, apothecaries can bring back ATVs, so why not?
Yeah.
Well, that tracks.
So you've got your
GW.
guys here.
I'm going to use his Plague Spurt into the front guy there.
Okay.
So this
And this
is
is the Foul Blight Spawn?
yeah,
Or
Foul
the-
Blight Spawn. This is how many shots he gets. The auto hit for 2. Sucks. And this is the strength. Strength 5.
Is the Ravager 5 or 6 toughness?
5.
5, so it'll be wounded on force.
Something about his.
Whenever he asked me something, I immediately questioned myself. No,
It's 5. I have it up right here.
So 4s.
Seneca, you're a
It's a
5.
plague weapon, so
Out of
I get to
5.
reroll ones.
Roll 1.
But no, just 1 at -3.
Oh shoot!
5 up invuln? Oh,
It's a 3 flat.
3 flat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They've got the really powerful Plague Spurter.
Yeah.
6 up.
That went a lot worse than I thought it was gonna go.
So he's down to
7. Yeah.
You said one guy over here has three wounds
This
left?
guy back here.
The Ravagers are toughness 6.
Oh, I think you rolled a 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Fine.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's alright.
That's weird. I guess they have more armor.
Yeah, because they don't have the carrying capacity.
Yeah.
They've replaced it with armor and guns.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, what else do you have left over here?
The Plague Marines are going to go next.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 command points. My last 2 command points.
Oh, I can't get
I
anymore.
know what you're doing. I
Yeah.
think I do.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of grenades.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of grenades. I'm going to spend 1 on Overwhelming Generosity to increase the range by 6 of the grenades. And then
Okay.
I'm going to spend another to use Blight Bombardment so that every one of them can throw a grenade. So it's going to...
Reach 12.
I'm gonna opt to not have him throw one. He's gonna shoot a Blight Launcher at the guy who has 3 wounds left.
Okay.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d6.
And where are those going to be going?
They are going to...
Because I don't know if you have the range on this
No,
guy.
no, no. He's gonna shoot the Blight Launcher. But
Okay.
you said this guy has how many left?
4.
This guy has
4. He has
He's
Full.
full.
This one here is at 7.
7. But he's -1.
But this guy that's at full is -1 to hit.
There's no
This is
troops
Blood
on it
Fest.
though.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
The ones that have troops
There's
are
no troops in these two.
are this one and this one.
I'm gonna put it all on
This guy here.
that guy in there, the one who's at full.
Oh, the one who's at full. The
Yeah.
one who's -1 to hit.
I thought this was the one that's gonna hit.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, I'm talking about that one back there.
Yeah, he's at 7.
Yeah, he's at 7.
He was at
No,
7. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
full, 7, 3, 4.
I mean, you gotta
Okay.
hit the guy with the 7 wounds. That's your number.
That's true. You got to get him off your number.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Bastardizing number 7 right now.
So you said it was 5 guys.
5
Is
guys.
that a naughty word?
So 5d6. Like
Oh,
grenade shots.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
That's 8, 10, 12. That's not a lot.
that's not.
6, 9, 12.
But
You get
6
to say,
is
"Oh,
to
Papa Nurgle."
wound or
But
mortal
6 is the
wounds.
wound on mortal wounds.
Where are they going on?
They're going on.
The one that
The
has
number 7?
wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, he's angry.
they're hitting on 3s.
Yep. And do you have anybody to reroll ones by them?
Aren't
Or
they
no?
plague?
No.
They're
No,
not
they're
plague?
not plague.
No, it's not for hits, so it's only for wounds.
Yeah, okay.
And only on ones.
Oh, that's true.
Bummer.
No, you have your Arch Contaminator there.
Oh, that is true. So yeah, they all reroll.
So all your wounds will be rerolled.
And this is going to be...
T6.
So he's currently strength 4 from the Putrefier. So it's going to be 5s,
Rerolling
rerolling,
everything.
and...
And 6s are mortal wound.
Yeah.
It'd be 3s. Or I'm sorry,
Is that-
4s. Because you're +1 to wound.
It doesn't matter.
Actually, well, yeah, it's +1 to wound as well.
Yeah, it's plus
so
2.
1 mortal wound.
So
Okay.
One
I
more
got a
one
field
and-
pain
yeah.
against that.
Wait, so is it +1? Do those 5s become 6s then? Are they mortal wounds
No,
as well?
it's on 7s that the mortal
Oh,
wounds.
actually, hold on, let me, because actually there's 2 separate rules. There's 2 separate rules. There's a rule for the Putrefier, and then there's a rule for the
for the grenade.
casting one.
Yeah, so let's
Okay.
let's look
So-
it up real fast.
Yeah, we'll be right back, guys. We'll double check that here.
So I only got 1 mortal wound and 3 regulars. That is armor save.
Okay.
Make those saves.
So 4-ups? All right, so,
So
make
2 go
1.
through.
So
it's-
it's 2 damage each, right?
Yep.
And 1 mortal wound.
Okay, and 1 more
So
one for
5
field.
total.
Yep.
Make 1. So he's down to.
3.
I'll let you do that. That's not good because my hands are not working.
6, 7 minus 3
-4.
minus 4
Because you took 5 wounds.
is 3.
Yep. Yay, math.
Math
Alright,
with beards
and
and
then you get the
bolters.
And a Blight Launcher,
Into the guy in the back.
hitting on 3s.
Yep.
A strength 6, so I need 3s.
Force.
That's a raider.
Oh, it's a raider, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 at -2.
Great. 5 ups?
Actually, hold on, let me verify. I think it may be -1.
Either way, it'd be 5 ups, right?
It's 5 ups, yeah, for the raiders.
Yeah, -2.
So 5 ups. Cool.
In both.
Wow, okay. All right,
These
so
dice are for sale.
Wasn't meant to be.
the only thing else I got,
So you got your Putrefier there still. Does he have any weapons?
nothing useful.
No.
Bolt pistol.
And yeah, I got a bolt pistol here.
Excuse me.
So I mean, I should have gave him the death head. I should have did that. That sucked. I wasn't thinking about it.
What's the death head?
The Blight Spawn can actually pass his grenade to somebody else, and then it becomes 2d6 shots. So that was a
that's
fail
so
on my
cool.
part. But I have to do that next time. If
he doesn't have any more.
You're
I'm out. Yeah. So then, yeah, just a bolt pistol, I guess, against that guy in the front there.
Well, could you give it to him? Oh no, it's still only 6 inches.
Yes, 6-inch range, yeah. So that was a mess up my part. So 3s, bolt pistol, no. All right. So everything over there is shot.
Nurgle does not reward mistakes.
No.
Nor do any of our
Patrons.
So
Yeah.
Including the God
then,
Emperor.
yeah, all I have left
But our Patreons can reward us.
are charges.
Wink, wink.
All right. So, where
Charges?
would you like to charge? What are
Yeah.
we doing first?
Charge!
Because remember, he'll have to spend the CP to Overwatch. He can only do it once.
Yeah, I am probably gonna do that on that Ravager.
Depends, because you can charge with the Demon Prince first.
There's nothing there that can really overwatch it.
The whole.
Everything over there minus the racks could Overwatch.
What? What's everything? Two.
2 Talos Pain engines.
One Talos could
One.
have.
Yes,
One
but
Talos.
I'm saying things that could Overwatch.
Yeah, it's one Talos
No,
manager.
would totally only shoot the Ravager.
Exactly.
So that's
yeah. Oh yeah.
7.
Well, are they inside of 7 or just outside of 7?
They are. From here, it's actually
Because
under
you have to
8.
end within an inch.
Yeah.
Inch. So, yeah, so you need a 7.
And then. Looks like that's a 7 as well.
That one might just be inside of 7. Double check. You want to charge them both?
I'm thinking. Yeah.
You'd probably have to if that entire big blob of people need to get in there.
Well, it's only 6 guys.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, well, he can leave.
pile out
He can
this
leave a
way.
gap for his.
Characters,
Yeah,
too, if you
yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I'm. Ooh.
Having a good think. I like it.
yeah. This is what it comes down to.
I think so. Yeah, I think I have to do it.
Get him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna multi-assault both.
Multi-charge?
At least
Yeah,
they can't both
multi-charge.
overwatch you. That's useful.
Yeah.
All right, Ravager's gonna go then.
Okay.
Down 1 CP.
Yeah, and I can't get it back
Nope,
anymore.
because you already gave one back.
Yep.
None.
All of
All right,
that
that
for
was
nothing.
1 second.
Lame.
Yeah, it's only in the shooting phase. Never mind.
What, fire and fade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dirty.
That
Yep.
would be dirty. That would be super dirty. That's why they didn't do
And
it.
now you can't charge me.
Yeah, that's why they did that.
Yep.
Well, the eliminators have that ability. Well, actually, they took that away. They changed that.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people lost
So-
that cool stuff.
Charge. Charge attempts.
The only ones that have that are
We know
these.
you need a 7 for sure.
The Cerberus Raiders
Oh, God.
for Mad Mac.
And he can't
Wait,
sleep.
why did you just re-roll 1 dice?
He did
it
it.
fell out. It fell out.
Everything
Oh,
in the
okay,
thing.
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's a fail.
That's a fail. Ooh.
Sorry, buddy. Nothing. The biologist doesn't give you rerolls to charge.
No. Then yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Because there's nothing else really to do. So.
Yes.
6.
Yep. You charge the racks too.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna multi-assault piece too.
Those are the racks.
Yeah, those are the racks.
Oh,
yep.
okay. I thought
Talos.
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 Yeah.
Taylor's pain memories.
At least I get that.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're in there.
Needed that for the other one now.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
You still have to end within an inch.
Okay, yeah. So the pine towards it.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Okay. Anything else? Do you want to try and charge the leg haulers in?
To what?
He could technically try
That's
it
a
with a
leg
12-inch charge.
That's an 11.
No, I'm not
Or
gonna do.
it would be an 11, yeah.
Give or take.
Don't forget it's to his.
Yeah, he's gonna charge there.
Because he needs what, like a 4 or 5?
Probably a 5, but unless my rolls are like they have been on, at least with this particular phase.
You want to use the Beards and Vultures dice?
Oh, okay, I'm good. Should be 7.
You want me to just move him in for you?
Yeah, you
Or
can just move
is
forward
this
there.
what you want to move him?
Yeah. All right.
I'ma poke ya
And I'm
look that
definitely
bad.
gonna start here.
with my poking prowl.
15 minute pain job.
Good idea.
So
Good job, dude.
you said he has how many wounds again?
6.
6 or 7.
6.
He's looking at it now.
Yeah, with a 4 up invuln and a 4 up feeling no pain.
We gotta
He's
say
like
his
you.
name though. Harry the Homunculus.
Yep.
Harry's in a bit of a hairy situation.
Yeah, he's got a
5.
demon
Can I
prince
stay on the
with
channel? Please don't
Five.
kick me out.
5 wounds and he's T5. Not that it makes a difference for you.
Yep.
I'm going to. I'll put all 5 of the swords into him, and then the one into the other guy.
Rack.
So this is going into the main guy on 2s.
Rerolling one still.
Rolling 1s. Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
And then
on 3s.
he's toughness 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
T4.
And it's not a plague weapon, correct?
It is not.
It's T5 because you get +1.
Oh yeah, that's true. I know my things.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
4 up involved.
Make those. All right,
And
you
then the
get-
one guy over there.
Yep. Rerolling.
Get my hand dice.
Get my hand.
The dice know you're mad at them, so they're trying to run away from you.
That's right.
It must be.
All right, wounds.
And -2. Or you're
That's
in.
four
Four
up.
Yeah.
All right.
So, now, Seneca, are you going to interrupt with your Ravager into his Chaos Bone, or are you just going to Chaos Bone and go wild into you?
Oh, go wild into me. Eh?
All right.
Poke my
Three
poke
wounds.
prowl.
All right. So I have to roll for his ability first. He gets.
I thought he just gets flat 3 now, or is that
That's with the new
codex?
codex.
I reroll fail wounds. So he gets
That's actually pretty good.
4 attacks.
That's D3 plus 2, right?
No, just D6.
Oh, it's D6?
Yeah.
I thought it was D3.
If you roll 3 or 4, you get +2 to your attacks.
That's cool.
So it's just 4 is the hit. Okay.
All right.
That'll do.
That'll do.
And then he is. Oh, sorry. He's does he get that ability?
I don't think they get Hateful Assault.
It says it right here. Hateful assault.
All right, then they do.
4 up.
They used to be Space Marines.
Yeah.
T6.
T6. I need 5s. Rerolling.
Because it's the thing you rolled.
So 4
That's good.
4 at -2.
-2.
Yeah. So, my 6 up saves. 4, 6 up.
Wow.
And they're 2 damage apiece?
2 damage apiece.
Whoa!
Yeah, Chaos Spawn are actually pretty good.
Sometimes.
And they're pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
Nope.
None? So that's 8 feel no pains. You just have to make 6 of them.
Oh yeah.
It's been done before.
Not with that roll. I didn't even shoot you roll. I knew it.
That's not gonna do
Does
it.
it split?
Come on, a 6.
Oh,
Explosivo.
that would actually be really good for you had you done that.
Yeah.
So, now with your pile-in, before you remove it, with your pile-in, did you want to move that way?
You.
Because if you move,
He
with
won't be
your
able. He won't be able to tag him.
he'll be able to tag the other Ravager with his consolidate.
With 3 inches.
With his initial pile-in. Because he didn't do his initial pile-in with that.
You pile in before you fight.
Before you attack.
Right,
Yeah.
I know. But he wasn't over here physically to do it.
Oh, okay.
So his initial pile-in could have moved 3 inches. So effectively,
Oh.
you could, with your consolidate, end up tagging the other Ravager if you wanted to. Now, I do
that-
believe he has a stratagem to pull
Yes.
and still be able to fire,
But you have to spend
but
command
you have to
points.
spend command points.
Yeah.
So I'm. Are you within 6 of that? Is the question. Yes, definitely,
Yeah.
easily. Okay. So yeah,
Just right.
with his pile-in and consolidate, he
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
easily done that. Sorry, it was one of those things I thought about it after he killed it. I was like, oh wait,
You should. Yeah. That's fine.
yeah,
Friendly game channel.
friendly game, and this is your homunculus.
Ravager.
Oh, the Ravager over here into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
this one. Did you hit it all?
Yeah.
Oh.
3 times.
What's the strength of it?
6.
3 to wound.
That's usually blade veins on it.
Blade beans, yeah.
Oh,
Does he
strength
have
four.
blade bean strength?
No, it's strength 4. Sorry.
So 5s.
So
5s.
So this 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
And you got these guys.
Yep.
All right.
So you got your homunculus, and I'm assuming you're gonna pile your axe into it.
Yep.
So you start with homunculus.
Which has 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting you on 2s.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh, he's strong. He's strength 7.
No, it's a poison weapon, but he gets a +1 to wounds. So it's it's pretty good. It's pretty
So,
tasty.
oh.
Nice.
So 4.
4. Yeah.
Alright, and what's the minus on it again?
Nothing. It's
What?
poisoned.
No.
No, that's
Oh, that's a Rex. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. It's poison weapon. Homunculus tools.
No, he's supposed to have a whip.
He's supposed to have a
Oh, sorry, it's not on here.
You didn't give him the whip.
That's all right. That's probably
supposed
what
to
The points you were talking about, you were missing.
Yeah,
earlier.
that's where those points came from. So you just take the blast pistol off that witch that you
Yeah.
have. That's one of our lists got the list got deleted on the iPad by accident, and so
Yeah.
like right before the match we
Agonizer?
tried to recreate it.
No, the Electros.
Electro corrosive whip.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
You have him on Agonizer.
What? Oh.
Everyone,
Yay,
I love
tech
like
stuff.
everyone that plays this game has used Battle Strike before. They're like, yeah, I've done that.
Yep. All right.
Stupid fat
Minus
fingers.
2 damage.
Battle Strike, make your boxes bigger. So when I tap
So
them,
4-ups.
And 4-ups are also damage back on him.
So on 4 pluses, they do mortal wounds back to you.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's 2
So
mortal
2
wounds.
more wounds back, and you get 4 if you live.
Okay.
sure, okay, that was a pillow fight,
Yeah. Well, he's got his racks now to fight back to.
which I don't know if you want to fight back or not.
Why?
Technically, if they're in combat, they have to fight.
Oh, that's right. That's
Now he has the option of not piling.
You don't have to pile in, but
yeah,
But he has at least 2 that have to fight back.
yeah. I would.
Because
I would not pile in.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
because those mortal wounds back on you is dangerous.
Yep.
Well, you only got 2 that are gonna.
Oh, right. What do you mean?
1,
One, right.
2.
2 have to fight.
Yep.
So that's not the
If
activist.
it's your first night at Beards and Bulgers, you have to fight.
All right. No re-rolling of 1s in the fight phase.
No.
Okay. So
Nothing.
It's not poison. It's poison.
Oh yeah, 1.
Molecular
One.
wounds are poison. So 4 up, or sorry, 2 up.
2 up.
Okay, and then
Take some more.
back. 6 up feeling thing for them.
Oh, you did
there-
want to make that.
Jeez.
That's alright. Whatever.
Why didn't he want to make that?
Would have
Pull him out of combat.
Oh yeah, gotcha. All right, so
And then he could have just ran him up
that
to.
is, I believe, the end of
I'm still gonna
your
do that.
turn, Leon. Correct?
What?
Yes.
And then move them towards the
Because that's all the
objective.
combats
You
that are
can't advance
done.
him,
All right.
that's the problem.
So anything else you would like to do at the end of your
Might
turn?
cost you
You don't
60
own
to
him.
do it.
You do. No, you don't own a morale.
No,
There's no morale.
no morale right now.
You and me
No,
are morale.
no. All right, so we will be back.
I blew up.
Yeah, you did. So we will be back at the end of the Drukhari turn 3 movement phase. See you in a moment.
Pulled my guys out of here. They jumped out of the raider. Kind of came out here. It's turn 3. It's kind of do or die at this point. Spent a command point, so put me down to 4. Or actually, no, keep me at 5 because I
Because you gained one.
gained
No, I
one.
already added that to your thing.
Okay, so go down to 4 then.
Cool.
And then let's see if I get it back. I
Oh,
don't.
I saw it.
So the beard and boulder.
Yep.
So that was for where was it?
This right.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Ravager to be able to pull out and still shoot. These guys just kind of came out here. I was thinking about taking my witches out, but they are a troop. I need to keep them alive to kind of see what they can do. So I'm going to hold off. I'm going to keep them in there protected and see what kind of comes up after these next couple turns.
If you fall out of combat, can you raise a banner?
What do you mean?
When does raise the banners happen?
And then
You cannot perform an action if you fall out of combat, as far as I know.
I mean, you might want to just take your witches out just to raise the banner on that center objective.
do you think they'll stay alive between his next shooting phase? Because that's when I get the. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going for the long haul here. Anyway, yep. Archon moved up. Cabalites moved out of the Venom. I'm gonna try to shoot the little Nurgling. How many
you
are left?
control that objective correctly. There's only one with 2
There's
wounds.
one Nurgling. Well,
Yep.
that means
Yep.
there's 2 Nurglings left technically, right?
No, there's one Nurgling base left.
One
One
Nurgling
Nurgling
base. Right. So it's like the little guys. Whoa. Can we? Oh, my stomach. These guys pulled out or turned around and they're gonna charge him, and then because I have so little guys here, they're gonna conga line into that objective.
Gotcha.
And if anything, yep, that's it.
Question about this: you picking up some terrain there with your button your sleeves. You're picking up and knocking over
Fuzzy
detritus.
stuff.
Hey.
Sue me.
So the separating plate. So like when you do mortal wounds back, is that to every single unit he's in melee with, or just the unit?
Just
that
the
did
unit that
did
brought the
wounds?
attacks
That's
against
cool.
them, yeah.
That's cool. Always forget that.
Yep. It's not acid blood.
Ugh.
It's not like nobody would know what that means.
It is. It's fun.
Oh yeah, after that last time we had a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick break and then go into our shooting phase.
All right. Be right back.
And we're back. Needed a quick break there. Felt like death. All right. I forgot what I was gonna say, but
All right. Well,
we're
you finish your moving phase. We're going to the shooting phase.
okay.
Yep, you explained all your movement.
Good. Shoots. Happy to do that. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put the Ravager into the Plague Marines.
Okay. So the avoiding on 4s,
Correct.
hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s.
Correct. Three.
Minus
Three.
6s. None.
Did they have any spells put on them to make them? What did they have? On
No,
them?
just the close combat. Just close
Oh,
combat.
okay,
stuff.
okay.
2 damage each.
It's been a while since we talked about it.
First one. Nope. Second one.
Is that a 6?
Yeah, they only one wound apiece, man.
Oh, that's right.
Third one. Nope.
All right, so 3 good.
Okay.
I kept thinking there are 2 wounds.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
My heart.
One.
Well, definitely leave the flames.
This is hard. I
That's
know.
obvious.
Trust me.
But those are 3 damage a pop from the hit.
Oh, what, the axe or the...
The mace.
Oh, gotcha.
But the mortal wounds.
Such a tough call.
Strength 6. I'm gonna take 1 each.
Okay. So that leaves the sergeant in there. What's the sergeant have again?
Power fist, plague sword.
Dude.
I love you, Robbie. They're so spiky. I just don't know what to do. Everything fits. Tell you what, I'm gonna buy a Harlequin, paint it up. You can smash it into the wall. I'll put it together with all love. Anyway, on we go.
Yep. So...
Pistols from the girls inside.
Okay.
And the raider, where's the raider going?
The Raider's gonna go into the Mephitic Blight Haulers.
Oh.
1, 2. There's 10 ladies in there.
There's... Yes.
Nine ladies plus you have to do the succubus separate because she hits on
2s.
And it's all just the splinter.
Yep.
Correct.
This is splinter.
Yeah. Girls, sweet ladies.
On 3s.
Dos,
And
dos.
on 4s.
Correcto. 4? No
Minus.
AP?
No.
3s. Come on.
No, fail it. Die.
Good. Thank you.
Sweet girl. Another one? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry about that.
Is that the dark lance?
Yeah, Dark Lance into the...
$4.
Ooh.
Does not wound. You want to spend the CP on it?
Yeah, I will there. It's pretty important.
That wounds.
You get it back?
Against those guys?
Do I get it back?
Is it like minus 3?
4.
Yeah, so you'll get your 5 up even save.
Nope. Damage?
6.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Disgusting.
Takes 2.
Cool.
These down to 6.
That currently will change. In melt.
Yep.
Or so.
Alright, this Dark Lance...
I think they start at 8. Let me confirm.
Yeah, they're
I'm
8.
pretty sure it's 8.
Yeah. Dark Lance from the MT Raider hits on 4s.
Yeah,
Because
where's
he's
it going?
wounded into the... I'm sorry, into the same guys.
The other one should have been hitting on 4s as well.
Why?
Because it's at 4 wounds.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit with a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, something like that.
So.
I just rolled a 2, so that...
Put an asterisk on the game.
Yeah.
Say we're all cheaters.
It's alright. If you mess it up, then I'll put a note.
Yeah.
If 2 wounds make a difference.
Yeah. True that.
So you got your
Leon
javelin
wins now because of that. That's it. Call the game for you, bud.
Blaster and Dark Lance. How many wounds does the spawn have?
I believe 5.
It's either 4.
4.
Okay, he hurts in close combat, so I
He
need
can,
to,
yeah.
I need to deal with him first.
He doesn't have an invuln.
Yeah.
Nope.
He does have 5 foot field in me. He spent the
Yeah.
CP for that.
So that's gonna go into there, and then the Cavalets are gonna shoot at the Nurglings.
And
Okay.
the Dark Lance is going in where?
Into the spawn.
Chaos spawn.
And the Blaster's going.
The spawn.
Okay. He wants to make sure it dies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, splitting attacks is never good. Not in my book. Blaster. That's what.
They are not T4.
What's
Pretty
it?
sure they're T5.
Spawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. Does see? Dark Lance. Heal him.
And the spawn?
D6 damage.
-4 to it.
Oh yeah, so D6.
Takes 2. It's down to 2.
Or 2.
Yeah,
They
because
start with 4.
That's good. Oh,
Split rifle's going into
the Nurglings.
middle of the line.
Better chances to kill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And are they all within rapid fire range?
You know what?
Do you want to check that real quick? Just to be on the safe side? Because some of the ones in the back might not. Just check that. Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. It was one of those things of, just be on the safe side.
Thank you for keeping me honest, Slawson or Ryan.
I go by either.
I think I picked an extra one.
You did. Then we dropped the one you picked up.
See, that's why I gave you an extra one in your hand.
I do that a lot.
You guys drop them into the tray like a bunch of animals.
Rob, last game we played, you had like 8 dice bound out of the tray.
Ha!
Yeah, I did it on purpose to show you guys how not to do it.
Get called
Learn
out.
from me.
Whoa.
Whoa! That's spiked.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd say so.
How many is that?
3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
11.
So almost
5
all of
rolls,
them.
Followed by
Jeez, buddy.
5 rolls.
Sorry.
I would have dropped the spawn for sure.
okay. That's. And all 1 each?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
That's 1.5 base.
That's. Yeah, 1.5.
Which base would you like? Would you like to make his charge long? Because he'd still be within 3 if he keeps the middle base.
You score objectives at the beginning or the end?
Beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
Good to do it now.
Okay. I'm going to spend a command point on Fire and Fade.
Okay.
Down to 2 command points.
Okay.
If I can find.
Well, let's see if you get any back.
How many is it?
It's 2.
2 command.
One.
I
One?
thought it was 2.
1.
1? Okay.
So I was at 4. I forgot what I was at.
You're at 3.
3. Don't get it back.
So you're at 3 now?
Yeah, I was at 4.
Okay. So you're at 3. As soon as you can find it on the. There you go. And
I'm going to move them 7 inches.
Cheer.
They cannot charge this turn, Seneca.
That's correct.
You've got your Archon still.
Okay, so he can shoot into them with his pistol.
Alright, go for it. Is it just a splinter pistol?
Yeah,
Okay. This is going into the Plague Marines, correct?
yeah.
Hits.
Whoops.
AP?
Nothing.
Damage?
1.
Thank God.
That was embarrassing.
Boo.
Alright, so you got your Talos Pain Engine still.
Yeah. I'm gonna put one of them into the.
Well, you can do them separately. Cause
Yeah.
Separate units. So. First one, you're going to go to the White Haulers.
I kind of want these Plague Marines dead.
Fire haulers are going to cause you a lot of problems. Soon.
Yeah, but I can tag them.
Yeah, I mean,
Plague Marines.
are you in range of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both miss anyway.
Alright, second one.
Second one
do
can't
the same
reach.
thing? Or he can't reach the Plague Marines?
No, because this guy was barely within 18. So this guy is not within 18.
Okay.
He can hit them with. He can hit them with White Haulers. 1 hits. Does not wound. Okay.
Your homunculus can't shoot.
Nope.
He's in combat.
Correct.
Not a vehicle.
Correct.
Not that last time I checked.
So you've got your Venom over here.
He could be if he wanted to.
He's got 10 shots into the.
Lone nerdling over there with 2 wounds.
Yeah,
Watch, he'll live.
yeah, maybe. The way this is going, maybe.
Wow.
6. Healthy.
5 up, 5 up.
Oh, it's not looking good.
That's pretty good.
But still not enough.
Not good enough.
So that nerdling goes down. Nerdling base.
So sad.
You got a squad of guys there. I think they have line of sight on those snowflakes around the corner. They might not, though.
Well, let's take a look and see.
Yeah, I can see
From
him.
the nerdling's point of view, can you see their base though?
Yep,
Really?
yep. There's three bases there. I can see 2 right from here.
From their perspective, because I can't see your guys.
Okay, fair enough. Then they're gonna go into the.
base-wise, I can't see your guys for sure.
Okay, I can see, but it's all right.
Well, again, it's drawing line of
I'm
sight
really
to the
surprised you didn't
base.
call your guy out of combat.
The Archon?
Yeah.
Why
No,
not?
the homunculus, Harry.
Yeah, why?
Alright,
So they're gonna go into the Prince, I guess.
They can't.
they can't use in combat.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was just like, I was really surprised you did that.
Can they see the? Well, all right, fair enough.
There's not much else they can see.
They're subjective holding.
Yep.
Like bosses.
It's not a bad thing for them to do. Alright, so charge phase. Yes?
Yeah.
Alright. Where are we going first?
Sacrifice all your raiders to tie him all up. If he doesn't kill you in combat melee.
Might not be a bad idea.
I mean, whatever charges those Marines is gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever charges those
There's
Blight
only 3
Haulers.
of them left.
Because they, what, there's 3 left?
Yeah, there's only 3 left.
Plague Marines left.
3 Plague Marines
But
left.
they have that D3 or D3 damage apiece maul, right?
One of them does.
You know
One
what?
of them has a mace, one of them has a flail, and the other one has a
He has
plague
no
sword.
save against those.
And power up. Empowered.
Power Fist.
Oof.
They all individually are pretty rough weapons, but yeah.
But there's only one of each.
There's only one of each of them, though. Because I don't have enough command points to try to bring more back.
I'll charge this raider into your guys,
There's no Overwatch, because he has no command.
Oh, thank Christmas.
and then I'm gonna charge these 2 Talos Pain Engines into the Prince,
Okay. I don't think you can fail that charge.
and that's it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll for your Raider here.
Oh, might not make it,
That might not make it, actually.
but
You get to re-roll it.
yeah.
No, you don't. You don't get. They don't get power from pain.
Yeah, they do.
Raiders? No, they do not. Only because
How do they
they're,
have the 6-up feel my pain?
they get insufferable to pain. That's a black because they're called the Cabal of the Black Heart. They don't benefit from the thing. They get a rule called insufferable to pain, kind of.
Gotcha.
I think it's called insufferable to pain. But yeah, that's why Cabal of the Black Heart's so good. Is that their vehicles get the first tier.
All right,
Got
it.
that's fine. I
Inert to pain.
Inert to pain. Thank you.
I
yeah.
can live with that.
I'm not even looking at it. Just for some
Yeah.
reason, that word popped out of my head.
Talos number 1 and Talos number 2.
And you didn't want to re-roll the... You want to check it and see if you want to re-roll for the Raider? Because I don't know if 3 made.
No,
Can you measure real quick?
there's no way that.
It gets to be within 4, Seneca. So you might.
Yeah, he's like,
He's just outside of
he's
4.
just outside of 5. Or
Oh,
just
just at-
outside of 5, so from
Well,
here.
from any point in his body, so probably
Oh.
this point here.
Yeah, it's
He's
still
just
more
still-
than 4.
Yeah,
Just a
okay.
little
So
bit.
just, he would need a 4.
It's up to you, man. Oh. I mean, because
Yeah, might as
They
well.
get what, 3 attacks each? And they're
think they're
minus
4,
1,
I
I
believe.
think. Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, he made it that time. Yeah, definitely made it that time.
All right, let's do that again and see if I can get one back. Oh, opposite.
Yeah, 3 base. But
So
That
strength
moved him further
5,
than he
AB
could
minus
actually
1.
strength 6.
Yeah.
Put him all the way
AP
down.
minus 1.
Yeah.
No, strength 6. AP minus 2.
Ooh.
And also, they you subtract minus 1 to hit in the fight phase.
You'll have to back him up.
Hey, make sure that guy can't heroically intervene into you.
Yeah.
It was...
It's
make sure
okay.
He's outside of 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely outside of 3.
Okay.
Nope, that's within 3. He's just within 3 there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll need to back him up more. There you go.
Also, Seneca, if they don't kill you in melee, you want to make sure that he can't just move around you. So I would try to block him from getting on that objective and just torching your guys.
Here?
I would put him directly in front of him, yeah.
I mean,
It's Seneca's call, man.
Yeah, I know.
tell you what. Well, I just wanted to take advantage of that full movement. What we can do is this. We can do this right here. That'll be good enough for me.
Okay.
I have 12 inches to play with.
All right.
Whatever.
So, fight phase. Charges first.
Okay.
And there's no interrupting the charges, so where would you like to start? Good Suicide.
Talos,
All right, Talos number 1.
which is going
Did
to
you move
be
them
this first one.
You forgot to move them in, Seneca.
Oh,
They definitely made their charges.
la.
Not a problem.
They get 6 attacks. Oops, I'm touching the Nurgle dice.
And you lost instantly.
I hope not. Oopsies. Alrighty. Six attacks. Yeah, that's what happens when you touch Nurgle dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got what? 3 hits?
2 hits.
From one of them.
Oh, wait,
So
no,
that-
you get the 2 hits as well.
Yeah.
They were weapon skill 3, right?
Yep.
And because of the battle round.
It's battle round 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's when they get +1?
They get that. They get that thing in battle round 2. I'm gonna say.
What, +1 to hit?
No, battle round 3 they get it. Yeah.
It's either 3 or 4. I can't remember.
No, 4 is auto pass morale.
Oh, okay.
So we're in battle round 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in battle round 3 right now.
Okay, I am strength 7, and you're toughness 7.
Toughness 6.
Oh, okay, 3s.
So 1.
At minus
2.
4 up. Nope. Damage
2.
is it's not a mortal, so 4 ups. So he takes 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
Down
do
to
a
6.
wound back.
No, he didn't
No.
make the.
I didn't
he
make
the armor
the
set.
armor
Oh,
set.
okay.
All right.
Second pain injury.
Sheesh. Come on, guys. There we go. It's a little bit more. I get.
Okay, so 4.
Yep.
Minus 2, so 4 ups. Ouch.
All right.
So, do you do a mortal wound back to him real quick? Let's just see.
Yes.
You do?
6 up?
Oh.
So 1 takes
Okay.
more.
Don't I get a feel no pain on them too?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 each.
That's a 6 up feel no pain on him.
Yeah. It was just one mortal wound. Yeah.
Yeah. You already
So.
rolled.
It's fine.
Okay. Anyway,
So you take 1, but each of those 3 that went through do 2.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
6 damage.
so 6 5 ups.
That's a
Or
little
4 ups,
better.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He's
4.
revolting resilience,
So
he
2
takes
more.
2.
So he's down to 4.
How many's down to?
4.
4. He's halfway.
This is a tough boy to get through.
That's what I built him
And
for.
You get your raider over here, Seneca.
Okay.
And then he gets to choose a unit to fight back with, which I have a feeling I know what it's going to be. Just a thought. Oh, hey, real quick.
When can he? I always forget this. He can't interrupt him, can he?
Yeah.
Because he has to nominate a unit to fight first.
Correct.
And then he can interrupt after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's-
So, real quick, Leon, because of where Seneca placed his Ravager here, you do have the ability with at least 2 of them to heroically intervene into that Ravager. Because I'm pretty sure at least one of those guys, if not 2 of them, are within 3.
Oh, yeah, because they're characters, right? Yeah, they are characters. Yeah.
So,
Overwatch.
do you want to do that? You don't have to.
How many wounds does this guy have left?
He's
Full.
at full wounds. He's at 10
Full.
wounds.
Overwatch.
And I believe you still get hateful assault for that with that.
Piling in.
Not piling in.
No, heroically
Heroically
intervene.
Heroically beat, yeah.
Heroic intervene, yes.
So you would still get counted for that.
But then can you Overwatch what's on heroic?
I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking it up right now.
I don't think you
No,
can.
you cannot, because it's not considered a charge move. That'd be at the back.
I'd still be able to cast magic.
Yep, as long as you don't fall back. And it doesn't have to target what you're in combat with, unless you smite, obviously.
Then, but then I won't be able to shoot it. And this has 4 wounds?
Full wounds, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
So I need to be able to shoot it.
Okay, I just wanted to. It was an
No,
option.
that's a good
and It's
observation.
something that we talked about before the game as well. because I wasn't sure if Leon was aware of that ruling. It's a really cool thing, actually, because you can do that when it's not your turn.
Right.
To get somebody into combat.
Yeah, if I had something to do that with the Marines, but yeah, those guys aren't really meant for that. So
What's the toughness on your plague burst or malignant plague?
I believe there's 7.
Mephitic blight hauler.
7 or 8.
Yeah, I believe those are 7.
Okay, so 5s to wound. I actually hit, surprisingly enough, but I don't wound.
All right.
So, I'm assuming you're going to do your Demon Prince first.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Are
attack
you
with
going to do
that.
that into the Homunculus? One of your Talos paintings.
Yes.
From the Mortal Wound.
Oh yeah.
They have, what, 6?
If you can hear this sound, it's me flipping through the rulebook.
And they all have 6-ups. They have 4-up invols and then 6-ups.
Yep.
The 2 Talos paint engines have 4-up Invones and 6-up Feel No Pains. The Homunculus has a 4-up 4.
Okay.
6.
6?
He's got 7. He's got 7 wounds.
Oh, so there's...
6 wounds left.
I'm going to put it on the one in the back, is that fine?
So
Sure.
I get
Because one of them took a little
4 base plus 1 for charging with the sword,
Okay.
and then 1 claw.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
Claw.
2 into the hurt pain engine and 3 of the sword into the homunculus, and the 1 claw attack of the homunculus as well.
Okay, so 3 sword attacks into the Homunculus.
Yeah, we'll start with that one first. Hitting on 2s.
3 rolling 1s.
No need.
And then 3s.
Strength 7.
5.
So
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds and minus
And 4
3.
of them.
Oh.
Failed them all.
Whoa,
Do you want
that's
to put CP on one?
yes, I
It's 9
do.
damage. Failed that. Do you get it back? No, almost. Saw it for a moment there.
So 3
so that's
damage.
9 damage. Those are 3 damage each. We'll do it.
4 ups.
Ooh,
1,
not-
2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, because 4 ups. So 4. So how many wounds does he have? 5. Is it homunculus?
Yeah, 5 wounds.
So he's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Claw attack.
Yep. Claw attack into him. Or a malefic talon. Hits.
2s.
3s. Wounds.
Wounds.
Save. Oh, yeah. Stuck the save on that one. Oh, so alright, and then 2 attacks with the sword into the paint engine. That's damaged. Rerolling 1 still. And I believe 3s to wound.
So 2 more.
What's his strength?
7.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're
So-
T.
6.
Are they T6 base?
Yeah.
So it's T7 then.
Okay, so
1.
then 1.
So then 1. Okay.
4 up.
All right.
Alright. So then you get to attack back with your homunculus.
5 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. With his whip. So 2
Two.
wounds. Minus 2.
Come on, 4-ups. Got 1.
Made 1, failed 1. So
Damage.
2.
Yep. So
4-ups.
pains,
Save them
he's
both.
good. And then 4 up to see if he takes a mortal wound back.
Ah, come on. Not that one. Oh, come on.
So close. Alright. Last thing to fight over here will be the... Is it
The-
Mephitic? Malefic?
Mephitic.
Mephitic blight haulers.
Blight haulers.
Yep, so
Alright, so do you want to pile them in at all?
yes.
I'm assuming you want to try and get as much movement out of them as you can. Sort of. Because you also want to keep them within 6 of the plague bell, right?
Yeah.
Just in case.
So 3 base, but then plus 1 for charging. And
Hateful Assault?
yes, you do.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yep, right in the
They're
rules.
so cool.
Hitting on 3s because there's 3 of them. A lot of 1s. A lot of 1s. Jesus.
Nurgle. Nurgle.
T5.
This guy.
And then 3s, strength 6. And these are plague weapons, so I reroll 1s. Nope. So that's 5 at minus 2 for National
What's the strength of those?
Strength user, so strength 6, AP2 plus 1. Or 1 damage.
Yeah.
5.
5, yep.
I am.
Minus 2, so you get 6 up saves.
Yep.
Just need to make 1 more. Alright, and then 6 up feel no pains.
They're 1 damage pop or 2 damage?
Just 1 damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh,
just
it's alive
now
on
blows up.
1 wound.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I thought it was blew up.
Nope. It's alive on 1 wound.
That's good. for me.
That is good for you. Well, possibly. We'll see what happens.
And these have people in it?
Yes.
Yeah, the
And
girls.
Anybody else have people in it?
No,
Okay.
he disembarked them and they're over here now.
Okay, let's try to make a play. This guy,
I love
this
that.
guy has what on him? What does he have?
Two
Invul?
2 up invuln.
2 invul.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that's the end of your turn, Seneca, correct?
Yes.
So do you have anything else to do?
Yes.
You need to make a morale for these guys.
Yes.
So they lost 3 this turn,
3.
so I think they only fail on a 6.
Oh.
How many moves does that other raider have?
3.
When that raider
1,
dies,
3.
you should fall out of combat into that raider.
All right, so
What?
end of Seneca's turn here. We're going to come back with Leon for the
Just
Death
emergency
Guard
disembark into
turn
that raider,
3 movement
to the
phase.
healthy raider.
Okay, so
I'm never touching
what I
those
did
dice
is
again.
I fell back my Blight Haulers and I spent a command point for the Poxwalker stratagem that allows them Poxwalker demon engines to fall back and still fire. I moved my Great Unclean One up out of the right way to kind of get engaged over here. I decided to move my Nurglings back over to claim this objective over here. And I've kind of sort of shifted these guys forward to kind of hopefully clear some of this out over here. And then just move my spawn closer to those guys to hopefully tie those guys up and try to work those guys away.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, where would we like to start?
Let's start with Psychic Phase.
That sounds like a good place to start.
Yep.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh no, you didn't get miasma off on you. You failed that, didn't you? Or no, he did get that. That would have made
What?
a huge difference in that fight phase.
Oh, yeah.
He should have been -1 to hit.
Yeah, I did
he
get
get
my,
it?
yeah, I did get minus
Yeah,
one.
then.
You failed something. I forgot what you
It was,
failed.
It was just -1 to hit.
or is that what it was?
-1 to hit, the minus was for him, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm saying, did you get the cast? Did you cast it off? Because I remember you failed
Thank you.
one, but I forgot.
Oh well,
I failed the
second asterisk of the game.
I failed the blades on those guys.
At 3, we start counting.
That's
right.
The defensive point.
You're not
Oh, the
out.
Peacher-
you just start
Peacher
counting
Vitality,
it.
yeah,
There's
that's
a
right.
difference.
All right, so let's do
Because nubbies are hard.
Miasma pestilence?
Especially
yeah,
word
miasma. I
nubbies.
believe that
Is there
is
something
on
that I can
5,
like move him
on
and
Demon
then
Prince.
move him somewhere else 9 inches away? Oh, that's
goes
the
up on
ball,
the 7?
the Catalites.
So he's got a -1 to hit.
Yep.
It's like
I am going to
from the
do
Green Tide type.
Smite first
Come
on
on,
him.
Rex.
Okay.
Rex
Go
is
for
it?
it. Which is going to be the
But
closest
only
I
if they're like
believe
that.
is the Raider.
This one here.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's like 3 CP.
So I need a 5, and I
Got
get
it.
that with a 9.
Alright, so that's D3
So it does
mortal wounds to it.
D3, which is 1 mortal
So
wound
you
to
get a
the
6
Raider.
I feel no pain on the Raider.
The Raider?
If you fail it, it dies. Alright, does it explode?
That'd be cool.
It was on which
That'd be-
Raider?
that'd be
The
Back
one that
right?
has one
Super
wound.
useful.
okay.
It exploded right now. Hey!
Alright. Can you pull up the stat line for it? Because I have no idea what its stat line is.
It's definitely D12.
D12?
Mortal wounds.
D12 mortal wounds?
Only to Nurgle though.
Of course, right.
Only the keyword Nurgle. So I don't know if you guys have a lot of that stuff in your army.
Right. I just don't remember if it's 3 or 6 inch burst.
It's going to be a 6. It's a big boy.
Yeah.
6,
6 and D3?
63.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Yep.
So it hits
Alright.
everybody over here on 6.
Okay.
Yep.
And then it's going to hit
The Ravager.
We'll hit the Archon. Because it's anywhere on
I
the
can't
model.
see where the front is there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your Archon's going to get tagged by that too.
That's fine.
So it's basically going to hit everything over here.
Except for the racks.
Yep, that too.
Well, yeah, the racks won't be in range. And they're Nurglings.
Oh.
So,
So what do you want to start with?
where do you want to start?
Great Unclean One?
Alright.
He's doity.
He
3!
takes 3, so he's got 4 up in rolls, or feel no pains, so he's good.
So it takes
1.
1
No, 1, I'm sorry. It was hard to tell from
down
here.
to 13.
My Ravager
Okay. Takes 3, so 6 up feel no pains on him.
takes
Takes
2.
2, so he's down to 8. And pass me die that round.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
The
That
D12
one.
is fine.
Yeah. That was his,
That's
Oh,
okay.
well, there's
There's
this
only
one.
going to be 1.
I have no command
Oh
points.
yeah, he's
He's out
set
of
up.
command points.
Malignant Playcaster.
Malignant Playcaster
1.
takes 1.
Yep.
Plague Marines.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Come on. They're good.
I'm going to grab a couple of these. Just
They want to have that
check everything.
soon.
They won't have it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there?
There's the.
Foul Biologist Putrefier.
Yep. Takes 2.
Come on.
Die.
Takes 1.
Takes 1. I'm just
Then
marking that they were taken.
The Foul Blight Spawn.
Takes 1.
One.
It takes 1.
And then your other raider takes 2.
Takes
So
2.
it's down to
1.
1.
Oof.
And then your Archon
3.
takes 3.
And the Blight Haulers.
Well, he's got to
Oh yeah.
6
up
ups.
the element paints.
Yep.
Oh, so he takes 3.
He's down to
2.
3.
3.
3.
He gets 6 wounds.
I'm putting a 3 next to him. And then the Malefic
5 or 6.
Blade Haulers.
Yeah, he actually has 5 wounds.
Alright, so
5
he's down to
wounds,
2.
Oof.
2 wounds.
That hurts.
Mephitic Blight Haulers.
Take 2.
Take 1.
Alright, so that one is down to 5.
Buddy, you spiked those feeling pains there.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
Alright, so I'll let
that-
you pull out your
that
tokens
hurt
for
him
that.
pretty
They all-
bad.
These 3 characters took 1.
Yeah, so they all have 4.
Okay.
So no, they all have 4 total, so they're down to 3. So you can put
Okay.
3 on each of those dice,
Yeah,
and that should be
okay.
fine.
Hey Ryan,
Yo.
you got D4s here. Do you want them?
No, it's okay. And we'll be back after Seneca gets all his guys out.
Girls.
Okay,
Really
so
annoying.
Being annoying.
just did a smite,
lot.
and luckily that popped, but he ended up hurting all 3 of my characters with a single wound,
Yep.
and putting 2 wounds on this this
Ravager.
Ravager here.
Putting 2 wounds onto his Raider here, 3 wounds onto his Archon here, and 1 wound onto the Mephitic Blight Haulers, and 1 wound onto the Great Unclean.
That's right. So
So,
that
what's
was
the
actually
next-
good because I wanted to get them out of the vehicle.
Oh
'cause
my
they
god,
were
that was
an
only
issue.
the psychic phase, wasn't it?
That was the first psychic
was
ability
all-
of 2.
Crap. Oh my gosh, that was so. I literally felt like an entire phase had happened,
Yeah.
and it has not. I'm
Nope,
sitting
not
back
even
down.
part of 1.
So now we're gonna do a virulent blessing on himself.
And we're gonna get tabled. Is what's gonna happen.
That goes off on
no,
a
no.
7, I believe.
That's 7. 6. It's not Lola. All right. So then I have
Malignant Platecaster?
yeah.
Because he got me Asthma Pestilence off.
He got Mass of Pestilence and the other smite. So he's gonna put the what's it called? Jesus called. Blade Putrefaction on the 3 remaining guys.
Okay.
I need a 5, and I get it with a 6.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Putrefaction. Yeah, because if it was over there, I'd try to blow that guy up. But I'm going to do Putrescent Vitality on him as well. I need a 6. And I get it with a 7.
Now, 7 does something special for you.
Yes. Each time this mouse successfully manifests
Mortal
psychic
wound.
power with a physical power 7 or more, the nearest enemy with a 7 takes a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be the Ravager there. So he's down to 7.
The witches too.
No, the nearest.
Just the nearest
okay.
one, yeah.
It'd be way better if it was over.
That'd be kind of
that'd
cool.
be
Like,
kinda crazy.
Really overpowered.
like an aura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
All right.
So that's
doing
the end of
his
the psychic
side.
phase.
Stop doing it. Why?
So you got both powers off on them.
Yes.
So they are now really nasty. Alright.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Allegedly.
Well, there's not much left to kill over
shooting
there.
phase.
Okay. I just want to do a quick measure, real quick. Okay, they're on range of that.
Don't forget this is a 10, or no, it's 9 minutes one, right?
Yeah.
Blast isn't super useful. Just
So because they're probably he's within range of that too. That's toughness 6. So
flail is strength user, isn't it?
He's
the
talking
flail
about
is strength,
He's talking about the fire thing from the.
assault
Unclean
3.
Right. The flail it has. That it beats you with at a distance.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was fire.
No, it's a plague flail. It has a 7-inch range. 3 shots. Yeah, I'm gonna put it into the big guy there.
Yep.
Big guy.
So-
Yourself.
No,
Smack himself with it.
he hits on a 3. So 2 hits.
Okay.
And its strength user, which is currently 7. So 3s.
And
It's a plague weapon, so I get to reroll that. So 2 wounds at -3.
So 5 minutes.
And those are 2 per. So 4.
Say 2. So he's down to 5.
Okay.
That average out.
Yeah.
All right, next shooting we'll do the spew to here.
Okay. That's the super speed, right?
Yeah, that's the plague spewer. This is how many attacks I get or shots. What's up with getting 2?
Man.
Strength is good. Strength 10.
10.
So wounding on 3s. So that's 2 at -3
So 5 ups. Nope.
and 3 flat.
So 6.
Yeah, 6 total.
That guy's so good.
Yes, he's good and he's cheap. He's like 85
Yeah, I
points.
was supposed to say 75, 80 points.
So he's dead. Does he explode?
Please don't explode.
He murders Terminators.
Second explosion. All right. Real quick, can you just measure the distance from him to the raider? Because I don't know if he's in range.
He is out.
Cool.
Out of 6?
Yeah, out of 6. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's definitely within
Yeah.
6 there.
Witches are.
The witches. Where's the succubus?
The other end.
That's the one?
Yep.
Can you check the distance to the succubus directly?
As a separate unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
this
is,
one
yeah.
here is separate.
Oh yeah, Seneca, you gotta move her.
Yeah, you're not in coherency
Yeah,
with
you fix
the
that.
witches.
That's a friendly mistake.
Yeah. So she'll have to go on the end basically,
Yeah.
and then those will have to move over. So that is going to put her
Seneca,
within
give
6.
me your hand.
That is going
Turn
to
it
put
up.
her within 6.
No.
Ow.
Bad
That
Seneca.
is definitely going to put her within 6 of the explosion. So she will be getting hit by it as well.
And the danger zone of the Great
That's a
Unclean
great
One.
and clean. Yeah. Very dangerous zone of him.
All
Anyway,
right. Great and clean one.
All right, great and clean. Start with him.
2.
2. So 4 ups. Takes
5
one.
ups.
4 ups.
Four
He's
ups.
got.
Oh yeah, because the thing. Yeah, you're right.
Because he got the exalted thing. So he's down to 12.
Succubus. 2.
2. She's got 6 ups against him.
Yeah. She attacks with 2 wounds.
So
Doing more damage to your army than he is.
Yeah, it's whatever. At this
I'm
point,
gonna just put it here.
But just having fun.
it's like Corn. Corn's just like, hey man, I just want pain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it comes
I-
to.
your witches?
I imagine the Archon's like
she's down to 3 wounds if you can.
Down 3. Yeah, I'll mark it down.
the Archon was just like, hey, witches, before you take this raider of ours, make sure you take all the gasoline stores out of it in the Prometheum. She's like, oh yeah, we got that.
The girls. 1.
And a 6.
Oh, so like one girl gets killed.
Does it matter?
Yeah, that front. one.
Cohesion, yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright.
Malignant Playcaster.
Malignant Playcaster. Oh.
5 up.
Safe.
Good.
Oh. Plague Marines.
Sure.
1.
1 for 1, sorry.
Switch die. Switch that die.
Nope.
Nope. So 1 dies. Which one do you want to pull? Flail or mace? I'm assuming you want to keep the sergeant.
Yes, flail. Take the
Flail.
flail.
Biologus Putrefier.
You're welcome.
Takes
Thank
3.
you. Come on. Die! Please.
Takes 2. That's this one here.
Almost dead.
Putrefier, yeah. That one right there.
Time
And
to
then
walk
down to
the guy that just blew me up. Die!
Takes 3.
You're welcome. Switch dice, son.
Word, son. Word.
Dead.
Yep. Does he explode?
No. Let me check that.
That's the biologist.
might actually
That's the
explode.
putrefier.
No.
Yeah.
No, the Putrefier, no.
Or not
So,
yeah. He might explode. I don't remember.
That's the
The
flamethrower guy.
flamethrower guy. He might actually
I
explode.
don't think he does. That'd be cool if he
That would
did.
just cause a gigantic chain reaction going around.
He doesn't, but that takes away that warlord thing I had.
The what thing?
I used Plague Chosen to give him the reroll wounds to
Oh,
remove
the Arch Contaminator.
yeah.
Yeah. So here.
All right, so,
There you go, sir.
did I already do your Plague Caster? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
You
sure?
saved it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You saved it.
Plague
then
Marines
I-
are done.
You got a 6.
And I
Did you
don't.
do this guy here?
My Raider?
The Raider. I wasn't.
Well, I
was
thought
it
we were
total
out.
6?
Measure it.
Let's just measure it. Again.
Oh, yeah. I think we did measure it. We say
Yeah.
we're out, so you're fine.
Okay.
So he's good there. All right. So that was his shots.
And that Ravager's gone now.
Yep. That Ravager's gone.
Break
Make sure you
that-
pick it up from the front
No,
gun.
what was
Ryan.
that again? That was the
That was
flail.
the guy who just died.
No. What caused that happening?
Blew
Something
up.
shot him or something.
No, the flail hit.
Oh,
him.
it's the mortal wound thing you did for rolling a 7.
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it was a flail
Flail
attacks
hit
from
him.
here to this.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
you're
The
right.
flail
yeah.
hit him, and then you fired the guy who just died.
Okay, yeah, he shot him. Okay,
Oh,
got
that's
it.
6
right.
damage.
Okay.
Because of 2 of the wound. You
God.
got 2 on the wound, and
So we
Yeah.
traded
Golly,
that. That's
Miss
fine.
Molly.
yeah. So you traded that guy for
Sorry,
his
buddy.
Raider.
Yeah.
All right, so
Much love.
So you still have your Plague Marines, you still have your Malignant Plague Caster, and your
Biologus Putrefier.
yeah, that one.
yep. So
And your Mephitic Blight Haulers.
okay,
Am I?
actually,
I mean, that's what I was expecting.
the Putrefier is gonna throw a grenade.
Because he has the 2d6 grenade, right?
No, the guy that died at the 2d6 grenade.
Oh, I thought it was him who had that.
I almost don't want to
I'm
freaking
glad
charge
he's
him.
dead.
With how many things have been exploding this turn.
Yeah. But
He's gonna blow up eventually. You might as well just make it in your terms.
actually, I think I need to throw him because I think he's the one that has the better grenades for himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he improves their grenades by +1 and 1 damage. So he's gonna toss a grenade.
Cholesterol.
Where's he gonna toss it?
He's gonna
Butter
toss
grenades,
it
get it?
into
Butthurt grenades.
here.
Okay.
They're definitely butter
Into the radar.
grenades.
Yeah.
right.
So I get
Shots.
what's up with 2-shot grenade? 2 hitting on 3s.
You like
So
twos.
for that.
So the Malefic Blight, the Warlord's gonna do the.
You gonna throw a grenade as well?
I was about to say hokey pokey. Turn your rod
He's
around.
gonna do the same thing into them
Pokey.
All right. So grenade from
Turn
him.
your rod.
for 3.
Well, they're
Hey. One. One hit.
Into
Does wound.
That's a wound
into what?
into this guy.
The raider.
You get your regular save.
Regular save.
4 up.
Oh.
Oh. Why do we want it to explode now?
I just-
3, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3.
I just wanted to see the more blow-ups.
Okay.
it time.
Plague
I'll
Marines.
take you with me.
So they've only got grenades at this point, correct?
Excuse me.
Just checking something real quick. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it into him too.
Into
Same-
the raider?
Yeah, into the raider. Same thing.
Go for it. 4
4.
shots. They're gonna be better every time.
Blight grenades. They hurt.
They
Oh,
actually
they
hit.
like that. They do.
All hit. And
1.
One.
Isn't that one we roll?
Oh yeah.
Play- to
Like-
play.
Oh, it's a plague weapon. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Come on. God.
What?
Why'd you make that save?
I don't know. My dice are cool.
I think it's a fan.
They're for sale, by the way.
Now these
Yep.
guys.
You got those guys left to shoot.
Actually, you know what? I need to make just put as much as I can to here. So we're gonna do spurts, frags, and then meltas. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to start with meltas just to see if that thing explodes?
That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
6 shots.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
Hitting
Oh.
on 3s. Because there's 3 of them.
Oh, they get better.
They have a rule.
Yeah. So if they have 3, they get a
So
That's
3.
right.
5 up
That's
each.
cool. Really, one at a time? Come on!
They have a 5 up.
Yeah, 5 up.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
That's-
Leon.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm sorry.
My brain hurts.
So
We'll do the spurts here.
Okay.
They get D3 each for wow. 3. Yep. Hitting on 3s.
they have to hit still?
Yeah, no, it's not a flamer. It's not a
Yeah.
flamer. It's a solid D3.
I keep thinking it's a flamer. I'm sorry.
Toughness 3 or 4?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So it's
Either
3s.
2?
Yeah, plague weapon.
Oh.
So 3 at -1.
4 ups. 1 dice.
6 up, feel no
Just 1
pain.
damage.
Nope, someone does. Which one do you want to pull? Because depending on where you pull, you can mess yourself up for coherency.
Oh,
You either need to
jeez.
pull off the objective or away from your homunculus.
The homunculus has a 6-inch
It's a
range.
6-inch bubble, so
Yeah,
you can pull from the back fairly
Yeah,
easy safe.
I think I'll do that
Right.
because I don't want to leave him without lookout, sir.
Yep. All right, and
Like a
3
ship?
frag missiles into them. So 3d6.
I can't get my rules for that for anything.
So 7
So
shots.
7.
The blessed number.
3s.
These are the.
Frags.
Oh wow, good call.
And then 5s.
So that's
3.
3. No AP, but still 4 up.
4 ups. Oh, it was right.
Six
Feel
up,
no
feel
pain.
Yeah, I know. Oh. So,
Pull right back.
yeah, please.
Make sure you're staying within 6 of the homunculus.
At this point, I can't.
You're still within 6. Probably just barely right now.
I mean, but he has nothing else to shoot at you. I
Yeah.
don't care about lookout sir anymore.
True.
You'll still hold that objective, and you'll make his charge harder against those frags. So you probably won't be able to tag him in combat.
What do you mean hold the objective?
He
If I
can't
pulled this
charge
guy.
them. They fell back this turn.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, does that stratagem allow them to charge as well?
Or just fall back and
just
shoot.
fire?
I think it's fire. I think it's just fire. I'll
Oh, okay,
confirm.
cool.
All right, fine. We'll do that then.
Yeah, but you're still within 3 of that objective, so you'll hold it at the start of your next
Well,
turn.
his Archon is within 3.
Yeah.
They're troops. Tropes.
His Archon's not a troop.
His racks are.
His rack is not. I don't think his rack is within 3.
Which one did he pull?
The one by the objective. He put the other one there. Right where
Fine,
they
we'll
go.
do this then.
Because you should still be within 6.
Of this guy?
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, if I'm not, I'm screwed. Oh, I am.
Yeah, you got it, dog. Yeah, that's why I was wondering what you were like.
Well, that's the one I had originally pulled for.
Yeah.
So can they charge or no?
These guys, no, they can't. But
Just wanted to make sure.
yeah.
So,
So
because we are in the charge phase now.
yep. So the Nurglin's gonna charge those guys there.
Would you like to Overwatch?
I have
You have
to.
1 CB.
I have to.
All right, go for it. Got 6 wounds to shoot through.
Yeah.
That shouldn't. No.
What are you doing? Shoot.
I'm just seeing if you have. I can't remember if they have grenades or anything like that.
No. Not that I know of.
All right, so
The witches have
Darklands.
grenades.
Stark misses.
Blaster.
Misses 18 or 16 shots with splinter rifles.
4, 8, 12, 16. Oopsies. 2,
You get for rolling like a jerk.
force, 1.
Eight, just
5.
That was useless.
saves.
Super worthless.
All right, their distance to charge. Yeah, they're done.
6.
Boo.
Chaos spawn, I'm assuming, wants
Yep.
to charge them as
Yeah,
well.
He's going in as well.
Move him in. Yeah.
7.
But you might.
I'll move.
He might want to get extra movement. Oh, he can't get extra movement.
No, because
No.
he can't. I mean, he can kind of go this way.
Is he infantry?
Yeah, they're infantry.
Oh, so you can just bust through that wall then if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Hey, do you want to move him closer into the center there?
So he's closer to the objective.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, he could go
So
to like there.
Yeah, push him. Yeah.
He's got 2. I'm just gonna put
The
his
right should be okay.
okay. That goes to-
Demon Spawn might get a couple.
All right, and then over here, I'm assuming there's going to be.
He's gonna go with the deep.
These are
Going to
immune
go
to morale.
into the succubus and the witches,
Yeah.
or just the
cool.
succubus?
Both.
Both.
Sucks you didn't
Okay.
get to infect anyone.
That didn't go very
So
well for me
10,
last time.
Yep. I'm gonna move this guy here. There.
Oh! You made a weird looking. It's like a Cyclops smiley face.
Now
I might.
the Marine's gonna go into this guy here.
Okay. Into the raider. 4. Yeah, you're definitely in.
Water went on the wrong plate.
Response to that? Drink more
Careful.
water.
Paste there. It's okay. Remember those little bricks and stuff.
The biologist is gonna go in as well.
Okay.
Into the raider.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Just put him right next to this guy there.
You're fine. You got this.
And then your plate caster.
He's gonna blow up.
Yes. You got this.
Blow up.
He's gonna stay
Pick
there.
out your blow up
He's gonna
dice.
stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. He is not currently screened. Just so you're aware. Now he doesn't have much shooting left.
Which one do you feel? Go your
Really
hand
won't
here.
make a big difference.
Feel it. Actually, I don't know about you rolling dice for
but,
sixes. Never mind. Keep your hands over there.
If I destroy, which I'm feel pretty confident, then I can just move these guys over, and then I'm pretty sure this is gonna get cleaned up pretty well. So I'm just
Being honest.
So you get the
Yeah, it's
four
up to you,
big
man. Whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know he is currently not screened.
right.
So. Actually, he might technically be screened because that's a character with more than 10 wounds. So.
It doesn't matter if he has more than 10 wounds.
Yes, it does.
Characters can't block for characters.
If they have more than 10 wounds, they can. According to the FAQ.
Oh,
You have to look it up.
whooping out FAQs up in there.
My line.
It was so that demon princes couldn't screen each other. They have to have more than 10 wounds.
Alrighty. So,
I think those are all my charges.
Alrighty.
go for it.
So let's start the fight phase then. Not interrupt. So where would you like to start?
Let's do the Marines first.
Marines. All right. So you've got 1 mace, 1 axe. Well, 1 mace guy.
What kind of save does he have again?
Huh?
Is he an invul?
No.
No, not in close
Okay.
combat.
So
He's
then
got a 4 up.
I'm gonna do I'm going to use the axe then, because it's a -2, 1 damage. So I believe they're one.
I think if they have 2 combat weapons,
That's,
they get
yeah.
additional, right?
The mace and axe give them 2 attacks plus 1 for charging, so there should be 3 attacks for them. Hitting on 3s. And then it's going to be 4
You got
plus
Blades of
1.
Putrefaction.
So 4 is plus that is 3. And I get the reroll for plague weapons. So yeah, 1 wound. And -2.
6 up.
Nope.
Blows up.
6 up, feel no pain.
It's excluding character models. So no characters
Is
cannot
it, it's excluding character models. Check the portion underneath
with 9 or less wounds.
Let's blow up.
of 9 or less wounds. Yeah.
Finally.
All right, so that does.
I should have used
Cannot shoot at an enemy character with 9 or less wounds while it's in 3 inches of a friendly unit that contains 1 monster, 1 vehicle, or 3 plus other models, excluding character models with 9 or less wounds.
With 9 or less wounds.
Unless it is the closest target.
Yeah. That's a great unclean one can screen for other characters.
weird.
I mean, it kind of makes
I
sense.
guess,
That's
yeah.
a little terrifying. I'd be more worried about that than that.
We'll go to the spawn next.
All right, so D3
His
attacks?
ability is
All right,
plus 2 attacks.
nice.
So he gets 3 attacks. Lovely. Oh, hateful assault. So I get 1 more. So 3. No, 1 plus the
1 plus the 2 plus the hateful assault. So it should be 4.
4.
Carry the 9.
Hitting on 4s.
The circumference of pi equals.
Delicious.
And the toughness 3.
Yes, they're tough.
So 3s. It's not a
They're
plague
not
weapon.
plague weapons.
No, so just 1 at -2.
Ay caramba.
So
6 up?
6 up save.
They have 5 up armor.
Uh,
Pretty sure.
Either way, he failed it. So 1 does.
Yeah, they're 5 up
6
armor.
up.
6 up field of pain.
It's a 2 damage in case you fail.
Box
6
card.
of that.
Boxcar it.
I got this.
No, good.
Just kidding. I mean,
Yeah, make
If you get the other one.
Hey! I'm gonna live forever.
he said,
forever.
he's like, if you get the.
Hitting on 5s.
He's beautifully resisted.
Dude, I feel like the roles should be switched here. Disgustingly so.
1 wound. At your save.
5 up.
Jeez.
And crackers.
All right,
I'm invincible.
and now you've got the great unclean.
Okay.
Save the best for last, right?
Yeah. So he currently has 5 attacks.
So don't forget you do have the succubus there as well.
Oh, okay. So how many wounds does he have?
3.
She's got
She's got 3 currently.
left.
3 left.
She has Quicksilver Fighter.
What does that do?
If that was the case, he would have dominated that first. It makes sense for him to nominate it. that
Okay.
first.
Yeah, he didn't kill anything over there, so it's kind of moot.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing he did was he did the Plague Marines.
That's fine.
Which killed the Raider, which
Yeah.
he couldn't have interrupted anyway.
And what do they have for saves?
it's yeah.
4 pinball.
4 pinball?
Yep.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, so I'm going to put
But yeah, remember your Quicksilver Fighter, man. That you should have reminded
2
him
bell
of that.
attacks into the succubus.
Hey,
and-
Leon.
Yep.
She's got Quicksilver Fighter, man.
Good job, everyone.
She does?
Yeah, so she always fights first.
Okay.
We were just arguing about that.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
fun.
Because you would have nominated your great unclean one first then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise he would have been able to attack.
It's okay, dude. Do your thing. He's
Friendly.
he's busting my chops. I'm busting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey-ya! Chop busted!
I'm going to put 2.
It's my fault for not letting
Get
you
the
know.
applesauce, because I'm
2
busting
into the
chops.
succubus?
Yeah.
All right.
Hitting on 2s. And then strength 8. She's 4s or 3s?
You'd be wounding her on 2s.
2s.
I don't think she's T5.
So 2 at -1.
What did you roll?
Huh?
What did you roll? A 2 and a 2?
He rolled
Yeah.
2 2s. I don't think you're T5 on her.
She's T3, man.
What's his strength?
8.
Strength 8.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
2 4 pinballs?
4 ups.
Well, both. How much damage?
D3.
Whoa.
So 5 damage. So 5 6 ups.
She's gonna die.
Well, even rolling.
I mean, that's still a really good roll, but she only has 3 wounds left.
Why does she only have 3 wounds left?
Because she got exploded on.
She
Because half the Seneca army exploded.
She took
this
2
turn.
mortal wounds?
Yeah, she took 2 mortal wounds.
Sucks, man.
It's okay.
All right, and then the 3 attacks on
Oh,
the...
I hate
Now, his
I hate
spillover-
losing melee characters just
Only the flail spills over.
before they get to
Okay.
fight.
And that's only a ranged weapon.
It makes me feel. It gives me the feel
Yeah,
bad.
because it's the Doomsday Bell, it's the whip or the flail, and then the Nurglings on the base actually attack too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the Nurglings.
So hitting on 2s, and he doesn't get a reroll.
I don't understand why he doesn't have a reroll.
Because he's already good enough.
Yeah, dude, he's a massive beast.
He's not. He's not like being like, do better, everyone. He's just like, I'm awesome.
I
sorry,
also
buddy.
So you already made the first one.
2 at -1.
You have a 4-pin
so
bonus.
he
It's a 4-pin
failed
bonus.
one of them.
I forgot that the Virulent Blessing doubles damage.
Oh, you already killed the succubus,
You
so
horribly murdered
yeah,
the
she's already dead.
Right.
So.
Well, I'm talking about these. It's the same. All of his attacks have that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's 2d3, or actually
For the one that he took.
2d3.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
So
4.
Just take a model out.
No, I am rolling it up. Okay.
Okay, take a model out.
do you
Take a
matter
knee!
which one? Actually, it kind of does. Because you don't
yeah.
want to break coherency, so I'll let you do that.
Take this girl.
Okay. And then you get all your Nurgling attacks. Plus whatever other bonus things he has. 6.
Finally gets so a
Nice.
decent amount of attacks.
And what's the stat line for them?
It's a Nurgling attack, but there's two's a hit though.
Nice. And then
And
Five to
actually, it's +1 to wound because of Virulent Blessing. So it's
yeah,
force.
Force.
That's not bad. That's really good. No AP on that though, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't
no
matter,
AP.
it's still 4 a bit low. So make 2 fail 2, and they're 2 damage a pop.
Yep,
Just the Virulent
two dead Weechaws.
Alright, so you want to pull 2 more out of there, and then you get to consolidate. I'm assuming you're just going to keep pushing into him. Is that correct? Because right now you could not consolidate into him and keep him out of combat, so he wouldn't get a chance to fight back to you.
But if I do that and then he would be able to run and then run over here.
Yes, he could.
Yes.
He could still fall back, but he wouldn't be able to advance.
Whereas right now I could advance.
Yes.
He could spend his CP and do it.
But that forces him to spend a CP.
Let's go see.
That's a good move. He did his 3-inch consolidation to the side.
Tactics.
Yep.
what-
All right.
that's what I would've
so
done.
you get your witch's attack back. You need to pile in with them.
I wouldn't have brought Nurgle.
You would not have. So you get your witches and you get your Cabalites. Is that okay?
Okay. 2 witches gonna attack.
Do you want to pile them in at all?
No.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, you get more attacks on him.
I
He's only
mean,
got 12 wounds left.
Let's where's my tape measure? Somebody took it. No,
Right there.
mine. Thank you.
He's only got 12 wounds left.
3. Yeah.
So this is from his perspective here. Of just all those little tiny things running around at his feet that he gets to squish.
Oh gosh. Stay up, sweetheart. Well, the furthest one was the one that moved over. By the way, I've heard that before, and it's okay. Ooh, you know what? No, never mind. We're gonna do. Actually, it doesn't matter because they're all gonna be within half an inch of them. Model fight.
you just want to just move them so you get the most attacks on the things that you want to put the most attacks on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the,
Like killing-
You have to do in certain ways,
Like,
though.
Nurglings are not troops.
Yes, they are.
Nurglings are troops.
Okay, so like killing the Nurglings is priority.
Yeah, because they are troops.
Because then, because
If he kills you off of it, then
All right. I'll.
I mean
Pay attention to this.
the spawn is the biggest threat, but the troops have OBSEC. I mean, you outnumber them, so it's not like a huge deal.
It's a moot point, really.
Yeah.
for now,
So it's
let's see, like next turn on your turn, just annihilates them all in one shot. Because we've never seen that happen before.
true story.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we start? Witches or Cabalites?
It doesn't matter.
You can't interrupt.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the bottom of.
Oh no! Nominate your stupid homunculus.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 attacks.
Yeah, I forgot about that battle over there.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait a minute.
Hitting,
There's something important here.
2s. Threes. No.
Let's kill him.
So,
One saves.
One save.
4 left.
So
Two
two
damage.
2 damage. 4 ups. So it takes 1, he's down to 3.
And you
Ugh.
saved one of those armor saves, right?
Yep,
So
so
mortal wound back.
you take a mortal wound.
4 up.
That's the best fight ever. You're both. You're just like ha ha. We're both really, really good at this.
This doesn't seem to hurt us as much as it
They're just pretty much stabbing each other, just glaring at each other afterwards.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so you get to nominate your demon prince to fight next.
Sure.
So he's not charged, so he's not get the extra attack from that.
Right. So he gets 4 and then 1 claw. I'm gonna put.
The claw. The claw.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna put. How many does he have left?
You gotta risk it.
He has
to get-
1, right?
You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, man.
What if Leon doesn't like biscuits?
Oh yeah, then don't do it.
I'm gonna put 1
What if he likes toast?
and a claw
it for
into
The homunculus.
the homunculus, and I put 3 into the wounded
I
one
love
here.
That. That's go big, go home.
So
I mean, we're all gonna go home after this.
2s.
Alright.
This is into the wounded
T6?
Talos.
Yeah. So 3s. So 2 and minus 3.
Ooh.
3 flat.
Both, so 6 damage to him.
Oh, well, I mean, you make
Six
one.
up the enemy.
Yeah, you make 1. He's still alive.
Well, he's been making those 6s today.
There
you go.
alive.
1. So he's alive on 1.
Rolling like a jerk.
This was a 6. I count it.
Doesn't count.
Yay!
Alright then, so he's alive at 2.
All right.
And
So
then the
one
one
in
sword
one of the
and one
homunculus on 2s.
That's the sword, I'm assuming?
Yeah, wounding on that.
That. Yeah.
Fails. 3 damage.
He's dead.
6 up
You
here.
get
4
4
4
up
from no
feeling.
pain, man.
Oh, 4 ups. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Okay. So I lose the claw.
That's a fair loss, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so.
That's a good fight.
Seneca still gets more attacks here.
Yep.
A lot
Still got the other.
Just do both Talos pain engines at the same time.
Okay.
Because they're both going into the same target, it doesn't matter.
Yep. 6 attacks each.
Well, you may want to separate it because depending on if this one takes it back and I get back, he may die.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about the separating plate.
So yeah, do the healthy one first.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's less likely to die. Now, yeah, still hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Well, they don't hit on 2s.
Yes, they do.
They do?
They get
Power
plus
from
1.
pain, man.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rolling to wound now.
It's all of them. Yeah.
Now, they don't have any other buffs from the homunculus.
Yeah, they're no longer 5 up.
Invuln, yeah.
So they have 5 up invuln and
Or
a 6 up,
five up, yep,
6
it's
up
a
feeling
four,
pain.
yeah.
Yep.
And they're down to toughness too.
So wounding on 4?
3s.
3s,
What's their strength? 7?
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
These
yeah, and your
T6.
that's
So how
right, yeah.
many?
5.
AP?
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
So
Dos.
4 ups.
Muere.
Dang.
Save 3.
Yep.
Damage.
2. If I remember correctly. Yeah.
4s.
Die.
Takes 1.
So he's down to 2.
Down to 2.
And then 3 possible mortal wounds back onto that guy?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
And now let's see if it's a sacrifice play.
Fair enough. So
Eesh.
3. 4 ups.
Die.
Oh, that's probably got him.
6.
We have been rolling. Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even get a wound pack on that one.
Yeah.
Well, that side's cleared, and it's your turn next. So that's not.
Yeah. Well, he's
that's-
still got his witches and his capitalites to go too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You'd have to move it. The one that attacked first can't consolidate out. This one in the back can.
Yeah, I was measuring that. Jeez. 3.
Sorry, I wasn't sure what you were doing.
3 inches.
I thought you were starting your movement phase all of a sudden. I'm like, you still have more fighting to do.
No.
That's
Gases.
your witches
Gases.
and your capitalites. He's only got 4
Witches.
He's got 4 witches and 1 hecatrix left.
Yeah, no.
How many attacks did they
16.
get? For that many.
Yeah.
How many did they get base?
The
Two.
Hecatrix gets 3, then the chainsword rule.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Okay.
4.
Target
And then
blades.
everybody else
minus
had.
1 to hit.
Why is she -1 to
I
hit?
thought her weapon was -1 to hit. No, that's
No.
on the succubus.
The
Yep.
succubus.
Sorry.
So they're all hitting on 2s.
Okay.
You're not really rolling 1s anymore because she's dead.
Oh, I forgot that.
Huh.
No, he gets like a charge attack, but it's fine.
Oh, he does mortal wounds on the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll roll that out.
It doesn't matter.
6s, because you're T8. Ooh, buddy.
So 4.
T7 on him.
Oh, really?
Doesn't
Well,
matter,
it
yeah.
doesn't
So
matter.
5s.
Yeah, 5s and 6s.
Because he's
but
strength 4.
Doesn't matter.
No AP.
I think I had one there.
Alright, so no AP, so just your 4 or 5 ups. Because he doesn't have any special armor, does he?
No, not armor.
Well, that's
5
good to
ups.
know.
So, and then 1 damage each.
Yeah.
So
4 ups. He's
It
good.
was good.
Mood.
He's good. And then you got your cat blades over here.
That I gotta count out, because
So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 over here still.
okay.
So you've got your leader, which is going to be an additional attack, and he has a different weapon too.
Yeah.
Agonizer, yeah, so
One,
it'll
two,
be.
So
three.
roll him separately.
4 or 5.
The leader's the one that has the whip modeled on him, correct?
Yeah, I would put him into the.
He's into the chaos.
Chaos spawn.
He has
Yeah.
to.
All
Because
right.
that -1 will
So-
actually do something to the chaos spawn.
You've got 5 that can go into the Durglings, and this guy is out of range.
Yeah, he's out of range, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna put these guys. So these
Okay.
4 guys and the Sybarite into him.
Okay. So
And
these
these
4 will go into the Durglings. Okay. So 4 into the Nurglings, 4 into the Chaos Bomb, and 1 for the leader. Which one is this into?
I'm sure I have like eager to fray right now.
Yeah, you're hitting on 2s, man.
Yeah.
Not 1s.
So that hit. Wounding you on
But you had rolled 2
What are
1s.
you attacking?
the Nurglings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had no idea what you were rolling against because you didn't. I
2.
didn't hear what you said.
2
2 on the Nurglings.
Okay.
Die.
damage.
1. Die.
1 takes 1. He's down to 1.
All right, and then Sybarite has 3 attacks. 2 attacks. That too.
With his agonizer.
Yeah.
And this is into the chaos one.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 regular attacks.
Doesn't wound. And then 4 into him. Probably 5s to wound.
That's T5.
Not bad.
All right. So that is the end of the Death Guard turn here.
Okay.
So we will be back at the end of the Drukhari turn 4 movement phase.
What about the morale on those guys?
They're immune to morale.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. I
Power
didn't
for
know
pain.
that.
No, 'cause
No.
it's turn 3.
It's turn 3. They get that turn
It's
4.
called, yeah, so they do need to take a morale check.
And they're also -2 from the exalted ability.
Well,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
it's even if they fail the morale check, they're only going to lose 1 model.
It's still a model.
Yeah.
So you've got to roll it.
What do I need to roll? I lost.
A 1. You
Yeah.
basically have to roll a
We'll roll 1.
Okay. Well, fine.
1 model, you lose 1 model.
So we'll pull it off in a moment.
Yeah.
So they don't do the combat attrition?
No. Whenever they, it's part of their obsession, is that whenever they have to take a morale phase, the most they can ever lose is 1 model from it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, which it's weird that it still works from 8th.
Yeah.
It says the most you can ever lose from a morale test is
Each
1
time
model.
a combat attrition test is taken for a unit with this
They
obsession, it is
specifically say
automatically
combat
passed.
attrition. Combat attrition is not the same as morality. So
Yeah.
he does still need to roll, but he can only lose 1 model from it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's the second
Yeah.
phase after the.
It's
So-
combat attrition. Okay.
Yeah. So you got 4 left on 1s and 2s. They'll
So
be-
only 1. So you ignore the 2s, I guess. Or you
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
one
so
more guy does.
basically even if you rolled all 1s there,
You
Yeah.
can only
you
lose 2.
1.
You can only lose 2 in the entire
In the
thing.
entire thing, correct. So,
Right.
Hey,
That's not
the
bad.
internet, if we got that wrong, let us know.
Fire us up!
Yeah, as far as we know from the way things are working.
Is anyone still watching?
Anyway,
I
we'll be
hope
back
so.
in just a minute, guys, with Drukhari turn 4 movement phase.
This is a really good game. Oh, buddy, it's getting to that end times, if
Yep.
you know what I mean.
It was the worst of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah, definitely not the best here. So we're gonna go with these splinter rifles from these Cabalite warriors into
The
That guy.
Plague Marines?
Yep. So that's 3 that can
The
see.
Plague Marines are the characters.
Plague Marines.
Okay.
I can't hit the character.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
true.
far enough. Too far enough.
Really?
Too far away.
This is a character over here too.
Oh,
That's the
really?
character, Yeah. The one on my right is the character. The ones on the left are the Plague Marines.
Oh, then I'm gonna shoot the character.
All right, go for it.
Cause
You got 1 move left.
yeah, cause they can't look out there. Cause there's 3 less.
There's 2, yeah.
2
Yep.
or less. Yeah, and he's closest. All right.
The splinter pistol from your Archon.
Well, I'm
He's
doing the
Cavalry Warriors.
Cavalites from right here.
Oh, cool. I like it.
Testing me. I'll hit. 2 wounds. No AP.
The strength on the
What?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's
Oh,
poison
is it
weapons.
for you?
Yeah. Splintals. Die!
1 goes through. Feel no pain.
He's dead.
All right.
That's the character.
That's the character. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I didn't declare.
You should have taken
the blo-
assassinate or pour the rich, by the way, for secondaries.
Yeah, you should
to know.
for the witch.
Yeah, that would have been pretty money.
Okay.
So what do you got next?
Well, I was gonna declare the blaster into the character too, so that goes to waste. Should have said something.
Okay, yeah.
But 9.
All right.
Um,
so Archon.
Archon.
Next. Oh, you want to do the venom
Yeah, they're actually within rapid fire. No,
for the cannon?
the can is within rapid fire.
So it would be 6, 7, 8 shots
8 shots.
instead of 10. And that's into the Plague Marines.
Yeah.
Fuck Marines.
The big Marines.
Fuck Marines.
Oops.
Dude, stop breaking my stuff.
It's not broken. He's just falling asleep, taking a nap. Nap. Force. Woo, buddy. Splinters. No AP.
The Plague Marines.
Okay.
Die.
And then 5 ups.
Die.
Dead.
Alright, so that's both of them gone.
Oh.
Yeah. A little saucy.
It's all coming around.
Alright. You want to go with your Archon next?
No.
On the Plague
I'm
Caster?
into the 2 heat lances from the 2 Taloses into the Mephitic Blight Haulers.
Alright. So starting with one of them, or are you just going to fire them both?
I'm gonna fire them both because it's a unit, right?
Yeah. It's
Yes, 1 unit.
Yeah. So force. T what?
7.
5s. 1 minus.
You want a speed CP reroll that?
D. Well, that goes through, but D.
Do you want to CP reroll one of them?
No.
Yep.
No?
Okay. Damage.
D6.
You want to CP reroll that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
you're out of CP now.
Oh, do I get it back? Please get it. Nah. That was close.
You've got like 1 or 2 back though. That's not too
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll call it.
bad. On 6s, it's not too bad. So those.
1 is down to 1. Oh no, it's 5. So yeah, he's
Dead.
dead.
He's dead.
Does it
now
blow?
they explode on 4s, don't they?
No.
I never actually had those guys.
I think
Fives?
a lot of the Nurgle stuff.
But it
explodes
does
on
it does it only hurt. It would only hurt the witches and those Taloses.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I think it's
doesn't
3
hurt.
inches though.
4. It might only
There
be 3.
is.
I don't remember that. But okay.
I know they do explode.
Yeah, actually, on 4-ups they explode within 7 inches.
7.
It's 7.
Of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
As a reduce 0, roll dice for moving in the battlefield. 4 plus explodes, and each unit. No,
No.
Okay. Cool.
And it's non-Nurgle units, right?
it doesn't say that for them.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's cool.
I kind of wish I would have taken it then. Explosion. All right. Archon. Splinter pistol.
Into the
Yeah.
like the Playcaster.
Yeah.
Wounds.
AP. Nothing. Die. No.
It's a blast pistol.
It's okay.
Did these guys ever hear have pistols?
No.
Nope.
The Capolites? No.
No.
Okay. So the witches do though.
Yeah. Actually, they
Can
do.
fire into the Great Unclean One.
Yep.
3 girls.
Yep.
6 or
Yeah, force.
force. Oh.
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah, you're winning a Great Unclean One force.
That's cool.
And he failed 2.
Yep, and then 4 ups.
And he failed 1.
Yep.
Hey, you
so
did
you're
a
down to
thing.
11.
Does he have a bracketing system?
Yeah, it's 9.
I think it's
though,
10.
9 or 10.
Oh, you might be able to do it. You get to nominate first,
No,
bud.
he does.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay, we get to nominate second. That's just as good.
So that's all for your shooting, yeah?
You're the first second. That's great.
Yeah.
So charges. Where would we like to charge?
Taloses are gonna go into.
Well, you can do them each individually. So you can put 1 into the Great Unclean One, I think, if you want to. Actually, I don't know if his base will fit there.
I would just
Can I move the witches to the side? It's
No.
my turn.
No.
Not even like just
No.
scooch them.
Just do the blight haulers, man.
Yeah.
Like leave the great and clean one alone.
Do you have any AP to or any command points
nothing.
to?
Not
No
now.
CP.
This is a CP-less game.
Right now. It's basically one CP
insipid.
per turn.
All right. Yeah. First Talos makes it. Second Talos makes it.
Alright.
So first one moves 4 inches.
You could pile into the great unclean one like a crazy person.
And this guy
And he
moves
right,
7
he can't
inches.
heroically intervene because he's already in melee, right?
Correct.
All right.
And then your Archon's going to charge the Malignant Playcaster, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alright.
It's 4, 9.
You just want to go straight in?
Give him go. Have him go around. So that great unclean one can kind of be like, you gotta move a little bit more. I have 9 inches to play with.
Yeah, that's what I figured there was about as far away as you can get from the Great Unclean one.
That's still
Alright.
best 21 points you've ever spent on a mini.
Yeah.
He's back there. He's just like, what you want to do after the banner?
First
Nothing?
Talos.
Nothing? Okay. This is the Archon?
Talos.
Oh,
Yep. I'll hit. 5s because you're T7.
Oh, what's your strength?
7. Yep. Never mind.
So
Sorry.
force.
Force.
Yeah.
Ha! It doesn't matter.
So
'cause-
3 wounds.
Oh no! It mattered a lot.
AP.
Good.
-2.
5 ups.
Macroscalpel.
So 2 saved, and then
Yep.
2 damage piece.
Correct.
So 3 damage to 1. There are 8 wounds to start, so down to 5 on the
Next guy.
All hit.
Yep.
All hit.
Oh, I forgot about that in the other one. That might have cost me a little bit.
No, you.
Force. 2.
2 more.
What's the strength on that thing? He's base 6, right?
Yeah.
Or, what's the strength? He's strength
+1.
6.
Safe.
Strength 6.
And what's plus 2?
Plus 1.
Oh, +1 for the macro
Plus one,
scalpers.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Did you make them both?
Yeah. 5
Nice.
and 6.
So then you get your Archon Seneca.
Okay.
A gajillion attacks.
5 attacks.
He doesn't have a jet blade.
No.
He just has a hunter.
Agonizer.
Kill him. It does mortal wounds on
Oh,
one.
does it?
Yeah, you
Oh.
you roll ones at the end of the thing. It's a traitorous blade. Reroll your 1, Seneca.
Yep. Because you still have that rule. For now. Until they change everything to 4.
5s.
Why 5?
Because I am strength.
But you're plus 1 to wound.
Why is he +1 to wound?
Oh, no, they're not. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
How long
My
this
bad.
is?
1.
That's the thing, power from pain.
At minus.
2.
Because he's on effectively turn 5 of power.
Safe.
Ooh.
Alright, so you get to nominate the first unit to attack back. So, units you have in combat,
I'm gonna
Planecaster,
choose.
him, Spawn, and Nurglings.
You have your Archon. Why does he have an Agonizer?
You should have a Huskblade.
You should have a Huskblade, Seneca.
Okay. Cool.
It's a huge difference.
Okay.
Like
So
a
they have
huge
attacked.
Yeah, they've already attacked.
They have attacked.
He's attacked, so you can kind of forget about those guys
Yeah,
running
right.
back right now.
That's where all those points came from.
I'm not
sorry.
so worried
I
about them.
missed that. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. It's my army. My
Their
game.
armor save is what, 5
Oh,
up?
it's the same
Yeah, they have
amount
5
of
up armor.
points. Too.
And no.
Yeah, and it's a billion times
invul-
better.
And they have a 6 up field limit.
Okay. Let's do the spawn first.
Spawn first?
Yeah.
Alright.
So his ability is,
Rob, watch your head.
That would have been a
6.
lot better.
Yeah.
Which is the reroll wounds, I believe.
I think that is, yes.
So
Okay.
he just gets D3 attacks now. So 2.
No, he gets D6 attacks.
Oh, it's a D6?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
D6.
sorry.
So no, so it's just 3.
Okay.
But still got a hit, which is on 4s, and only get 2.
And then rerolling your wounds, which
Yeah.
are wound 1/3s.
Yeah. So that's a
wounds
2 and minus 2.
So just, you get 6 up field no pain.
Yep.
They're 2 damage apiece.
He's tired now.
It's okay. They're both 2 are dead.
Hmm?
Capitalites.
But he did 2 wounds to him, right?
Yeah. He rolled separate. Okay, go ahead and roll the second one.
Yeah, boxcar, man.
Yep.
So close. What did he take?
It's okay.
Oh, he took your sergeant. That's
Oh,
not
I
okay.
didn't realize that was a sergeant. No, the sergeant's the one with the whip.
Yeah. He's got
Oh.
a little, little.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's
Flag
a guy
on
with a
him.
whip here. So, and a flag on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I didn't pull that.
So they'll attack back.
Okay.
Where's their sergeant?
He's the guy with the
probably
thingy in the
I
back.
probably did. Yeah. Whatever.
All right. So, do you want to pile this guy in here so we can fight?
Yeah.
Do it!
This guy here, and then move this guy in so we can fight.
Yeah. 1, 2, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
6.
you could put these guys here. You could put
These guys are out.
these guys have to fight the Nurglings, and these 6 here could fight the.
Yeah.
All right. So you got 5 regular, and then your sergeant.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
Different weapons.
Super
Yeah.
right.
He's got 2 attacks.
Yep.
Hang on 2s.
Yep.
Because power from pain.
What was the one?
There's always one.
And does
Bones.
wound. What's the minus on it?
1 or 2. -1 or 2 with the agonizer.
I think the agonizer's 2.
Agonize. -2.
That's on which one?
The chaos one.
Okay, so that goes through because it's a 5 up. Only 5 up.
so you-
Damage?
So
One.
damage.
1 damage.
Okay,
Okay.
so 5 up.
Nope, it takes
So he's
damage.
down to 1.
Nice.
And that was 5 guys, right?
Yep. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s.
5s and 6s. There you go.
1
You
wound. No AP on it.
No AP.
5
up, 5 up.
saves.
Okay, and then 2 on the Nurglings. 2 hits.
got 1 wound.
1 wound. Fails to save. 5 up.
Saves.
Alright, so they are alive still. Alright, so I'm gonna guess now you'll nominate the Great and Clean one. To
Yeah.
attack the witches back.
Should have done the witches first.
So he gets 5 attacks with his bell.
Whatever.
4
Base.
big roll.
He's got 8,000 attacks, dude.
2
And you could have bracketed him before he hit you back.
That's true.
That's 5 at -1.
So
Unlikely, but
5.
Yep.
So
4 go through, and they're D3.
D3.
damages. And he still has Virulent Blessing on himself, so it's doubled.
Yes.
So just double the dice. It's easier. So
So-
6,
uh,
2, 2.
they're dead.
You get 6 of Feel No Pains.
Oh, okay.
you just pull him.
Okay.
That's like 14 damage. You'd have to roll
A lot of 6-ups.
all of
How
them.
would you
Alright,
target
so
them? 3.
you get now your Nurglings,
Nice.
Malignant Plague Caster,
Yeah, I should've fought
and your
first.
Mephitic Blight Haulers.
Okay, Nurglings 4 and 4.
Nurgling start. Okay. So 8 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
Yep.
You're probably
That's
gonna win
3
primary.
wounds.
3 points, 3 damage to the Capelites.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
5 ups.
Yep. And then 6 ups. So 2 more go down.
Yep. Pull the Nurgling guys.
The Nurgling guys.
Yeah. Whoa, actually.
Yeah, you're still on the objective.
Yeah, but I don't want you to take off with Dark Lands.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was Dark Lands, my bad.
There's no point. It doesn't matter, Seneca.
Yeah, you never know.
You're not going to get 2 CP back anytime soon.
Yeah, you never know.
Alright, so
never
Malignant
know.
Plague Caster.
You never know.
You can go to him next.
Just
Or you
say.
can do the Blight Haulers next.
We do the Playcaster.
Alright.
Alright.
Did you take this thing I gave
3
you?
plus 1 is 4.
Not yet.
Yeah, because he was charged.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. And he is +2, so it's going to be. His toughness is what?
He's T3.
So it's 2s.
Yep.
So
3 wounds.
3.
What's the minus?
It's going to be -2.
Yep. 2 up armor, 2 up invuln.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
Alright.
Alright, and then the Mephitic Blight Hauler.
They are 4 base.
Yep, and there's only 2 left in there, so they're going to be hitting
So
on 4s.
3 plus 1 plus 2, 4 being 2 left. Now hitting on 4s.
Well, that counts for the melee, too.
Yeah.
Not just
It counts,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
for both.
The
Yeah,
weapon skill goes up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then strength is going to be 6.
So 4s, because your strength toughness 6, correct? On the paint engines?
it's a
They're
plague weapon.
well,
They're T6 normal.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're not heals and dead.
So it's 4s.
Harry,
Yeah,
no.
so
So,
4 wounds.
4 wounds at -2.
5 ups.
So 5 up invulns.
Hang
None.
on.
And they're
Just 1 damage each.
Which one? Oh,
He
he
probably-
didn't nominate which one.
He would have put it into the wounded one with 2 wounds.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
He's dead.
Okay, so he's dead. Does he explode?
Do they?
They do. Pretty sure they do. He's looking at it right now.
Yeah. It would be great if they did. All right, D6, 6 inches.
Oh. D6, 6 inches.
D6, 6 inches.
D6 mortal wounds?
No. D6, 6 inches.
Roll D6.
A
On
mortal
6,
wound.
It's a mortal wound.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I didn't say
do you
that,
want to
right?
consolidate with your great and clean one, or do you want to kind of leave them out for right now?
I'd have to move him
You
there.
have to move them closer to the paint edge.
And no.
Okay. So that is the end of turn 4 for the Drukhari. So we'll be back after the movement phase of the Death Guard, turn 4. See you in a moment.
Pause.
Yep.
So, at the end of my movement phase, I used his reverberating summons to bring back a single. At the beginning of the phase, yes, I used a reverberating summons to bring back a single model to this 3-man unit.
And
And
what
then-
you rolled is still in the dice tray, so I will show the audience.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a 4.
So then I shifted them over here, so I could
Paid the
possibly
1
get some
CP.
shots. Yeah, paid the 1 CP, my only CP, to get them over here so I can try to get these guys off this point and then shoot these guys and hopefully support over here as well. I moved the Great and Clean one over here to support this guy in case he fails with his psychic to get him off there. And also
about an
to either
MVP
shoot him
then.
off or potentially try to work these guys over here as
No,
well
the
to get them off that
Mephitic
point.
Blight Haulers.
And then just shift these guys up a little bit just to make sure they're on the point, but there's not much else that they can do.
Also,
These guys are still locking up.
people watching, if you've ever run into that where they brought back one of those Mephitic Blight Haulers and it gave you the feelsy bads, just put a like in the comments, or just like
Just like the video.
you like the video, put a sad face as your comment. And I just want to count them up and tell people in the next video.
I was really angry about that for some reason.
They
We're
were.
not going to get into it right now.
Yeah.
It's already late. Let's focus on the game.
He's been on that soapbox for about like 10 minutes now. Completely.
This is a soap crate. This is a soap Connex.
All right.
Pretty big.
So, starting with
So-
Psychic Phase.
Motherfuck, my Fennec Blight guy, whatever that playcaster.
Playcaster.
Yes, he's gonna go ahead and smite.
Sounds like me. That guy.
Need a 5.
I'm tired.
Got
I get a
it.
6.
Doesn't do his extra bonus thing, but that's okay.
Nope.
For one more.
For 1.
Takes it. Goes down to 1.
And then I'm going to do. Blades, not a pushing.
Some of the tails back next to it.
Stop it.
I'm gonna do
Needs more cowbell.
Putrescent Vitality on himself, because
Okay.
actually, it doesn't even matter.
If you get a 7, it does mortal wound to him.
That is true. And it's 10.
So you got it.
So he's +1 toughness, and
And you take a mortal
you take a mortal wound.
Yeah, he's
That
dead.
kills him.
All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
I love that ability of the Malignant Playcaster. It's such a cool fluff thing.
I will
Fluff-wise, I
do.
like
That's the feelsy bads. I hate dying lame deaths. I like dying in glorious combat, not like from a flippin' headache.
Smite will go here from the Grid and Clean one.
To the Talos Pain
this-
Engine.
Yeah.
This migraine's real bad.
For 8.
Yep. That goes off.
Just 1.
So 6 up. Nope. So he's down to 6.
And then Virulent Blessing into himself. I need definitely that.
Yep, that's good.
And that's it for Psychic.
Alright, so shooting phase.
Oh, that's it for
Shooting
psychic.
phase.
That's nothing. You killed everything. Nothing left. You're a murderer.
We'll do these 2 into this squad here for spurts.
Okay.
And this guy over here into spurts.
Okay.
We will do Melta's.
Into the Venom.
Yeah,
The Venom is -1.
You're out of CP, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Shut up,
we'll
bro.
do Melta's here. And then missile launchers
Let's
here.
see.
Okay, crack missiles.
Yeah, crack missiles there.
Okay, so Meltas will go into the Talos. Alright,
You're out of
so let's go ahead and do the
2 spurts here.
first real quick.
2d3 for
3 shots.
3. Hitting on 4s.
3s.
4s. Threes. Yeah, you're right. So,
2 1s don't matter anyway, but.
and then 2. So that's 1 to -1.
4 up.
These guys.
On those guys.
Yeah.
6 up.
You could take.
Light cover? No?
Yeah, you could take it on the guy with light cover, so you'd have 5
Yeah.
up.
Hey,
See, there
it
you go.
matters. But now all saves have to be on that guy.
Yeah, for the rest of the phase.
Yep.
So then
But that's all the shooting as far as I know right now.
3 there.
6 melta shots.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was forget that.
That's
Yep.
such, yeah, it's hard. I had the hardest time wrapping my head around that.
Hitting on 3.
Oh, see, Ryan, it didn't matter. You rolled 3 1s anyways. Your shots are pointless.
Wounding on 3s.
So 2.
5 up involves.
involves. Made 1, failed 1. And you are not. Oh, you are within half range. Are they
Well-
all within half range?
Wait, which one did it?
Right. No, they're all within half range because it's 24-inch range.
Cool.
So yeah. So D6 plus 2. So 3 damage. So 3 field openings.
So, take 2.
Take 2. So
4
you're down.
wounds.
Okay.
And then into him, hitting on
Crack missiles.
3s.
Hitting on 4s for that because these
Oh,
bonus 1 to
so
hit.
yeah, that misses.
Okay. And then
The flail.
Flail.
It's flale. French.
Flale.
Flale.
Le flail.
Yeah, flale.
4 up invul.
Yeah,
5 up.
5 up involved. 5 up involved.
Okay.
Sorry if we have any
But-
French viewers.
But the racks, you want to kill them.
You have a beautiful
They
country.
are troops.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it into them.
Actually, I mean, unless, because if that Taylor stays alive, I'll be contesting it if you move your. So I
Which
guess
will probably charge the great and clean.
yeah.
There'd be no reason for it not to.
So I would still, it would be contested at least at that point.
but it still means you don't own it.
yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
we'll go ahead.
kill the racks.
Into the racks. Hitting
Yeah,
on
yay.
2s.
Yep.
One missed.
And then
2 probably.
2.
yeah. And they're
Actually, no, they're T4. Are you strength 8?
T4.
for the no, it's 6. 6.
So then it was only 1 wound.
Yep.
Because one of those was a 2, I believe, wasn't it?
Still doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damage.
2.
2.
And that one carries over.
Those carry over.
Boxcars.
So 1 dies. Does it matter? Do you want to make the
the
charge
closest
longer?
one. Yeah.
All right. And bow pistol.
I don't think he can see the racks. He can see the talos.
Yeah, that's what I was shooting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Hits. Does not.
No.
All right. Ping. Charge phase. Great
Okay.
and clean one.
Yeah, he is going to multi-assault.
Makes sense. The 2 that are close to him.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, definitely. Ooh. And then does the Malignant Playcaster want to charge as well? And where so?
Probably into those Cabalites over there.
Yeah.
Long charge.
Now, I mean,
I don't know if you can make it
the
actually.
great and clean one's gonna pretty much clean up that. I mean, if he makes it, that's gonna like
How far is that?
look
Are
through
you
the building.
within
Yeah.
12? Well, the problem is the Chaos Spawn's in the way. A little bit.
Yeah. I think because the only way I can get there is to be right here, and it's
And
in the way of
that's-
that.
Yeah, that's
Too
not a
far.
spot you can actually be. So, yeah, no, he can't make that charge.
Cool. No, then charge Rax or Talos. Get him.
You can charge the Talos.
Don't
That'd
wanna-
be an easier charge.
Yeah, but if I miss, I don't want to get killed because I don't get any points for Warlord anyway. So right, or he doesn't get any points for Warlord.
No, he does not.
Yeah. So yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Roll it, and as long as it's not like a. Looks like it's a 6.
Hat.
I think that would be out. Yeah, it's out.
Yeah,
it's a
you need
7.
the 6. Because you were just inside a 7. So you need the 6.
You're welcome, Red World. We wasted your time.
Alright, so let's start with
Enjoy the
great and
show.
clean one. How do you want to split his attacks?
Let's do 11. He gets what, 5 base.
Yeah.
Let's do 4, and then 1 on the guys.
Okay, so 4 into the Talos.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
2s.
And what's the strength in close combat? 8.
8.
So
3,
3s.
yeah.
And is it a plague weapon?
It is not,
Oh, wow.
which is weird. I don't
That
know.
is really weird.
Yeah.
What was this on?
The Talos.
Taylor's? 5 ups?
So 2 go through, they're D3 apiece, and you got Virulent Blessings off. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's D3 times 2 each. It's doubles the damage. Are you just gonna roll 4? Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine.
So 3, 6, 8, 9.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Yep.
Can you put the rest of the attacks into the racks, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So 1, and then the Nurglings into the racks.
Cool.
Yep, he's dead. D6, does he explode?
Let me pick your die this time.
This one?
Yeah. You're welcome.
He does.
All right.
It's only a mortal wound to everything within 6, right?
D6.
Oh, within D6? No, it's within 6. It's at 6.
Whatever.
What was the D6 for then?
On a D6 roll of 6.
Grab a clean one. It's fine.
He's fine, and then your racks take 1.
Sorry, Seneca. You sure that
So they fail.
do this one?
Oh.
Now, this is a weird... No, you already allocated all your attacks.
Okay.
So you will still get a chance to fight even if you pull this one out. Because I'm assuming you want to leave the leader.
He's not.
He already allocated all of his attacks.
So.
Yeah, but there's no models for him to attack right now.
He already allocated the attacks. It's the same thing with shooting.
Yeah, simultaneous. You're saying?
Yeah, it's simultaneous. All the attacks happen simultaneously. And that table system.
4 Nurglings hitting on 2s.
What makes him hit on 2s? Just because
It
It's
is.
his,
They use-
Oh,
weapon
you
skill.
use his weapon
Yeah.
skill? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
It is. It's really cool. But they wound on their standard
5s.
5s.
So just
Or
1.
actually, no. They're strength 2, right?
Yeah.
So it would have been 6s.
Oh, so yeah. Nothing.
Nothing. All right. So he's alive.
You want to consolidate into him?
Yes.
Try and block him off the objective if you
Yeah,
can.
he's still on the objective.
Is he?
Yeah, he should. He like the sergeant
The
was on the
distance?
objective the entire time. 3 inches. Should
Yeah,
be.
yeah. He's
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put him right there.
just to force you to deal with him.
Yeah.
Did you charge? Were you not going to charge those guys into there?
I can't.
Oh, you
back.
fell back. Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
they fell back and use the strat for him. But you do have over here, Seneca. Your guys over here.
You get to choose. Well, you get to attack
Yeah, you
first.
get to fight with them first. So it'd be 5 guys into the Chaos Spawn and 1 into the Nurglings.
All right. So Sergeant,
Yep.
2 attacks.
Into the Chaos Spawn. Hitting on 2s.
Oh, there's only that one.
Wounding on...
That one. 4s.
What's the strength of
It's
it?
an agonizer.
Is it +2?
It's poisoned.
Oh, it's poisoned. Okay, yeah. 5 up, feel no pain.
Oh my gosh.
Good. And then your 4 other attacks into there.
I'll hit.
I'll hit.
5's the wound. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
Mm.
And then 1 into the Nurglings. Doesn't. Or does.
Yes.
Yeah. Fail. 5 up, feel no pain. Nope. So that base is
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
Good news, everybody.
Just to have that for
How
now.
many
Alright.
cav licenses do you have over there?
6
6.
in total.
You have to get real lucky to kill you off, and you're immune to morale. So you're probably gonna stick around.
So now swing back. Or did I swing with those guys already?
The Chaos Spawn. Did you swing with him yet, Ryan? Do you remember?
He is not yet, no.
Okay. We'll do the Nurgling first.
No, the Nurgling is dead.
No, there's
There's
one
one more.
base.
Oh, there's one. Oh, there's 2 Nurgling bases there.
Yeah.
Oh. And 5's the wound.
Yep.
So 2.
Oof.
No AP.
6 up, feel my pain.
Nope, 1 dies.
Oof. Ah, phones!
The Chaos Spawn.
Yep. Let's see what he gets. Come on, plus 2
FYI,
attacks.
I literally painted that model in the Chaos
Plus 2
Spawn
attacks.
Plus 2 attacks.
in 15 minutes
D6 attacks base.
before this match.
5, 7,
So
3
And he hasn't died yet.
on 4s.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Then
3s.
3. So 2.
2 at minus
And minus 2.
2 damages.
And then do the next one.
No, that was the saves.
What?
That
He
was-
doesn't get saves against that.
Oh, minus 2, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so now roll the next feel no pain. Alright,
Yep, so
2
more.
died. That's alright, you still hold that objective.
You do, technically. Alright, so that's the end of the Death Guard turn 4. So we might be back with turn 5. We're going to do a little bit of math here just to see.
Yeah.
If not, then we'll be back with turn 5 if stuff can still be swingy. Otherwise, we will see you guys for the wrap-up.
Well, guys, to the bitter end. It was an amazing game, and it ended up being 80-72. It was
very
tough, man.
close.
It really just got down to the little bits and pieces towards the end there. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just, we math hammered it out. But yeah, that was just awesome. So thank you all very much for watching. We got the Patreon up and going. We got the dice. We got stickers. We're gonna come up with some other things. So if you wanna subscribe, please, you'll see it on the channel there.
Do a
Or-
brief description of the tiers real fast. Like, just like take 5
right
seconds.
now we only got 2 tiers. Flak armor is for $3 a month, and then we have Power Armor, which I believe is for $10.
Yeah, in the flak armor, like we send you a sticker. You get to like see some of our premium content on behind the Patreon wall. You get to talk to, like, send us like private messages and like request armies kind of sort of thing. And then on the $10 one, you get a
Power Armor.
Power Armor one. You get a set of 5 dice from us. The sticker, like the last thing, and
Everything from tier 1 plus the tier
Yep.
2 options, which are listed on there.
Yep.
We'll name somebody after you.
Yeah,
in
and these are.
sections.
Oh, the dice.
Yeah, and there's one of the dice, and we have different colors of them as well. But
Yep.
it's a Beards and Bolters logo. I can't see the camera. Oh, Ryan's holding my hand.
That's the most love I've seen. All right, so yeah, Leon. What
Thanks so much for showing up, man.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. Like I said, I had a great time playing.
Because you
like,
won. That always helps.
barely, but no, I had a great time.
That was a very close game.
It was a very close game. So thank you to you guys here at Beard and Bolters for having me. I
Absolutely.
want to give a shout out to the group I usually play with, which is TWL, the Board Warhammer League in Silver Spring. And I had a great time, and thanks for watching.
Also, shout out to Power Fisters. Don, we love you, buddy. Sorry it didn't work out.
Our tournament, the Power Fisters regional tournament, guys. This is the second time it's got canceled due to COVID stuff, and it's just Don's been great. It's really just caring about everyone's safety, and it's for the best, I guess. You know what I mean? Like we all want to play. If you ask anybody, like, you want to go to work today? You want to play 40K? You go, I'll play 40K. So yeah, that's it. I have a couple questions for you guys. MVPs of this game for you guys.
Nobody. They all died miserably.
What? Miserably? They died gloriously. For
Gloriously miserably.
Asdrubal Vect?
Something like that.
Do not correct me on that name. I'm saying it right, I swear.
Yeah, I spiked some rolls. I mean, I honestly don't know. I'm not being salty at all. Everybody did good.
I think your Slip was your MVP for holding that objective the entire game, and by himself,
Fine. Sydney,
netting you 8 points a turn.
Sydney the Slith.
Yep.
Sarah the Succubus didn't even get to attack. She got smashed in the face by his clean one.
Yep.
Harry the Homunculus got
that was a placement issue, I think.
he got a
for her.
migraine and left. He was just like, I'm tired now. And then Harry the Homunculus he kept his ground against
That was
his
the
friends.
best pillow fight I've ever seen.
That was a good
was that
fight.
three rounds of combat?
3 rounds of
All the way to fourth, right? To the fourth
No,
battle
I think
round.
it was 4 turns of combat.
4 turns of
4
combat.
turns of
That was
combat.
great. Yeah, I like that.
Two
It's just a
full battle rounds of
slugfest.
combat,
Yeah.
basically. Like, that was insane. And for you, Leon?
I mean, I want to say the grid and clean one, but actually, I think the Demon Prince keeping those guys from joining the rest of this stuff is actually what kind of saved me.
Yeah, that was a big thing for you.
Yeah, you tied up a large portion of his army for several turns. So
Yeah.
Demon Prince.
I really thought he was gonna die soon.
That 2-up, 4-up is just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, good combo.
It's like 200 points for it, but
Yeah.
it's worth it as far as with just being an anvil. As like a beat stick to try to get through.
Yeah, if you're playing a Chaos army, if you don't bring a Demon Prince, I'm kind of like, why? They're good.
Very good.
Do it. Do it.
Robbie's favorite game move was bringing back.
I said some choice words that were, well, they probably were recorded, but they won't make it into the final cut. Because I hate anything that gives you like such feelsy badsies, and like he struggled all game to kill just one of those darn things, and then he was just like next turn he's just like, I'm gonna bring it back at full health on a 4+. I'm like, how many is it, like 80 points, or like they're like, nah, it's 100 points. Check my army's 2,100 points right now. Razzle frazzle.
So I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it sucks.
It's
it was extremely, when I had forgotten about that. Actually, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's spicy.
When I saw that come up, I was just like, ooh, man, because I sank like I think 2 hard-hitting units
Yeah,
into
so
them.
you sank like at least 2 turns of hard-hitting stuff into them.
Yeah, so I was like, that kind of sucks.
So
But
do you think if you could go back, would you still take that first turn for shooting? Or would you have sat back in your deployment zone, maybe waited for him to pull out, and then...
Initially, I wanted to do that. But,
Yeah.
You know, if Victor goes to the bold.
Yeah, it's
Not
just,
today, though.
You know what? Let's just replay it real fast and let's do the whole
Yeah,
thing
no,
over
no,
again.
no.
Fine then.
Give us a sign off, Seneca.
A sign off?
Yeah, like we're leaving.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
we're done with the video.
Like, subscribe, notifications.
Like, subscribe, notification.
Please
Hit that
hit them
notification
all. Hit that like button.
Thanks,
Even
guys.
if you don't like us,
Appreciate
hit
it.
it.
All
guys are the best.
See you guys next time. Have a good one. Keep on gaming.